Say that to my face, Mao. Hi.
And I'll try as hard as not to get anybody not that happen. Eventually I want to figure out how to make it like, instead of straight back, having like curve around. Just to like lower my... like that.
How you doing, Mao? Yep, we're setting up. Oh.
It is an animation because they
Well, I just finished part 3 of JoJo's.
Today's session.
It's the floating green light. I awoke on fire.
Oh, JoJo.
Unfortunately, in half and inside of a building. The other half was on the ground with me. Then the purple zombies Then spent 2 months in constant warfare. Then got here.
Wait, so do you have the entire system on?
Doing okay? Good. Also, oh my god. Orlando Saka was fucking great. The fucking Pokemon shenanigans.
I'm considering doing that. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh yes, you can absolutely talk to Vincent. He gave me a lovely deal. I get to be here, they get the Alchemy, one for the guild, and I seem to have a very rather generous budget.
No, I cannot grab it.
Got
Figure out how to do something like that. 'Cause right now it just
paired.
Carrying city full of people I would rather burn alive on a stake. I could be able to retrieve
oh
their
my
souls
god,
so
tiny.
they don't suffer eternal suffering.
Cocktail umbrella. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them on like a color change toggle so I can just like make a random one every time. So it's just like from a box.
Oh, you can actually grab.
Yeah.
Wait, you can actually. Oh, you can
Yeah.
actually grab it. There we go.
If it'll let me again, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Reset. There we go. Yeah.
So adorable for her too.
Now I can go to the meat rack and not get rained on with coolant. Except it's being a little weird.
Even on that Discord, I used to be on that Discord. I don't know what happened. I just am no longer on the Discord anymore for some weird reason.
Floating pen.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fix it because it's on the shirt mesh and not on the actual bone itself.
Got it.
Putting it on the mesh will work.
Right.
It happens.
That's like a fucking cheat.
You should know.
It might be the same way with the C version of her, so I might have to do the same thing too.
Is he a goat?
God.
But today I had to take off the battery pack that I had on the back of my Oculus because it stopped charging my
It was great.
headset. How I did it every single time I was done finishing with my headset was that I would
I'd miss Pokemon shenanigans.
the battery
Even though I've been
pack
floking out beyond them at the moment.
with the charger on the battery pack to let it charge, and it worked fine for a while. But recently it stopped doing that. It was taking longer for it to charge fully.
I'm glad I thought to do this.
So I
because I don't
plugged it in normally
here, so.
with the normal charger on the headset, and it was perfectly fine. So I knew it was the battery pack that was dying out. And I didn't even
Got my new emblem. I'm a magical girl now.
Because this does have.
Well, at least
I might be getting.
I didn't want to bother figuring
Yeah,
out.
right. I was getting worried about that, but I might get myself a new headset anyway. Because
Hi,
just in case that this one starts going out. Because I don't want to take a chance.
I probably need to think about buying a new cord for my index just on the off chance.
Yeah, you might as well get it now before they stop making it for it.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I had to do that. I got an extra just in case they were out when I actually needed it.
Yeah. Luckily for me, I'm very excited. A friend of mine bought me Slime VR, the 5-pack, and so I will be receiving that in August. So I'm gonna have emojis.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I want to get. I need to get legs.
I would say go for the wireless one. Like Slime VR and stuff like that. From what I'm hearing, they're starting to become the new best thing for full body.
Isn't slime supposed to be like cheaper too?
Just for shits and giggles, not that
Most of them are cheaper. It's just Slime VR was the first one to be released. The thing is, with Slime VR 2, it is made
Alcohol
by
under Kise's
Orb.
judgment, which
That's
he
why
considered
it's
being
coming
smoked
in
as a bubble
August
pipe.
instead of more.
Oh my god. Hey, Dave. Alcohol does not impair Kise's judgment. She literally just uses like whiskey and stuff like that to clean herself out. Because number one, it gets rid of any gunk that is inside the pipe after having stuff smoked through it. And number two, it leaves a good aftertaste for people who use it afterwards. But it does not impair her judgment because she doesn't actually have like a circulatory system or a digestive system. Consider being smoked as a bubble pipe. Potentially, as long as she didn't think it would damage her. Like if people made something that would be non-damaging to anything inside, and she could just get it cleaned out right and it'd be okay. She would do it.
I probably won't.
It'd be an experience.
The table is here.
Hello.
Wondering why I gathered you all here today.
Terrifying Mona, okay? Gaze, look at me.
Oh.
Look at me, okay? Everyone looking?
I am one of the
Terror!
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's got
Yes.
Mona.
Okay, so here's the thing. So as you all may or may not know, I hurt my hand, and I think Esso might not be coming in today. So, as a result, we're probably gonna have to push initiation classes back another week. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. I didn't want it to happen this way. This burn literally got way worse as of like last night at 11 p.m. at night, and it just kind of happened. So,
accidents happen.
yeah, that's why I'm in desktop, and I'm gonna be in desktop the rest of the night. And
Understandable.
the lobby might be a little bit shorter because as I have said before, because of the nature of this lobby, I'm not really super comfortable having it open unless I have someone that I can trust to oversee to make sure that no weird shit happens. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Behave.
Yep.
Anyway.
Damn,
She's like the mom.
Here's your test, everyone. What's the magic word? What's the magic stop word?
Broccoli.
Hey! You all passed your first test. Well done. Well done.
Asparagus.
Okay. So.
Failed band.
Note, you guys. Gasp. Anyway, on that note, that is. You guys may begin roleplay. I am going to be invisible for a good chunk of it.
Can we give her?
I don't know if I'll be able to come into roleplay proper tonight, but we will see. We will see. Have fun.
Wish you a swift recovery, Chrissy.
I never stopped roleplay.
Recovery feels better. Quick hug, everybody. Quick hug.
Oh boy.
I know, but I just got a face full of cheeks.
I'm up here now. Okay, and break. Oh no, I have to get back into character. Hello. Oh, lovely.
I'm just gonna go to the beach. Cards up there.
No, I can't get it. Why is it suddenly so quiet? Well, I do suppose it is early, but... Oh, I did hear we are not having a class today for anyone, so maybe...
I said good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Via.
I think the mistress is not feeling up to par tonight, so.
Yes, of course.
And the guildmaster is busy with other work tonight, so I do not think there are going to be classes tonight.
No, I do not think so. Oh, hello, Echo.
I do love these lovely brooches they had commissioned, though. Made lovely earring.
They are quite lovely. Art doesn't work well as an earring for you. Splendid. Oh, hello there.
Sorry, I think you were trying to say something, but I did not
Oh.
quite hear you. It's like your voice disappeared.
Yes, apparently so. I was saying, it does look lovely as an earring. And also, I just noticed someone new, and I just immediately turned that way. Just homing in. Having fun. Hello there, welcome.
You have the eyes of a very astute bird. If you see them that far away.
Bird.
I mean, I can
They
see
were
them
here.
too, but get people up close, it becomes a bit difficult. Cats are far-sighted. Nearsighted things get a little fuzzy.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, though they said it worked. I do not remember it working, but this Shay person that has come around before apparently made me act like a cat, briefly. They said it was hypnosis. Though I have no idea whether it worked or not. Nobody seemed to say anything, so I believe they were making fun of me.
I do find the presence of cats to be rather comforting.
Indeed, especially Via. Also, hello, welcome.
You have to pardon Via, she is not
Hello.
feeling herself tonight.
Oh yes, do take it easy, Via. What is your name?
Vio.
Dio. Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Kisegawa. You may call me Kise.
And you as well.
Welcome to the island.
Pleasure to meet you, Kise. I'll just make this easier and come down to your level.
Oh, that is most appreciated.
You're a tad quiet. Say again.
Of course.
Oh, your outfit is quite gorgeous. I do enjoy the purple.
Thank you.
Is that a special type of fabric?
Sidewinder Corporation.
Sidewinder. Sidewinder
Yes.
Corporation. What does that entail, if I may ask?
It is a... I'm not sure how much I am entitled to say upon it, but it is a military organization.
Oh, I see. So dangerous.
No fishing for Via today.
Perhaps a bit.
Does not have the strength for it, yes.
Well, you will find nothing in need of any sort of military here. I would hope. At least we have people for that. Like Wolfram over
I
there.
hope so.
I could. Yes, of course. We make love here, not war, as I would like to say.
Interesting.
Indeed. Education, bringing people together rather than tearing them apart. It's a much better tale, do you not think?
Well, I suppose I can't argue with that modus operandi. Yes.
Perfect. Oh?
Obviously, I still have cookies from last.
Is that? Oh, Miss Aqua! You look lovely!
Thank you. Still getting kind of used to it.
I see. Well, I do believe it would take some time.
Firing on you.
Also,
Oh. Hello, Wolfram. How are you?
Good, how are you, Kise?
Doing quite well. It has been quite a lucrative and eventful week. Though, I do have good news for you.
Is that so?
Indeed. It appears Echo happens to have an extra room that is not being used and provides no sort of imposition.
Did Are you implying that?
Very small arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Via understands what you mean.
You know, I'm perfectly fine with camping.
Well, yes, but you can be perfectly fine on a bed as well.
Thank you.
Kind of
Do not
wanting to
think
see what
the
this place
mistress
is.
I do not think the mistress has a.
Is there something else wrong?
So feel free to mingle and get.
Oh no.
Okay.
I just feel better. I don't feel
Funny, are you
not a fan of
want to get up and walk around?
the city.
Is Echo in the city? I'm not actually tell.
Are you feeling better after?
I can understand not wanting to be in the big city around there, but it is not as if it is very difficult to get away from it quickly when you need to. It is simply a bed.
Food? What do you mean? Like it tried to
She
eat?
had there was a
Between all the being rugged out in the woods.
there was just rotten food throughout her body.
Alright, fine.
Some surge protectors plugged into the systems.
Lovely. You do know I was not attempting to force your hand on this. I was simply giving you options.
Yes, but
Neither am I. This is
I
just
figured it would be rude of me since you went
what I think they're doing.
through so
Oh.
much trouble.
Well, from how many times must I tell you? Imposition, rudeness. You should not be so worried about these things. I give options, you're allowed to say no, as with all things, as the guild mistress has taught us all, yes?
Yes.
Simply wanted to let you know that you are not being an imposition, as that seemed to be the previous problem. And this is coming from the Queen of Imposition.
What?
Darling, people have to carry me around quite often. I am staying at various people's places because they carry my case there. I am nothing but an imposition between various sorts of fun.
Far from it.
Is that so?
Yes.
And what, pray tell, would cause me to not be? In this case, by previous definitions.
Simply your company.
I see. So I should accept that I'm not an imposition based on your words.
Yes, because I tell nothing but the truth.
Really? Well then. All right, if we go based on that logic, then you believe that you are not an imposition as well, yes? Because I have said that it is so.
Fair enough.
Good. Now we have that out of the way. Perfect. Next question. Favorite flavors of things. I am attempting to come up with some new ideas for my particular brand of kizami. Figured I would try some new things.
I've actually never put too much thought in it. Well, okay, well, I used to have a favorite flavor, and that was mint, but I can't really taste much anymore.
Oh.
No wonder I can see the sky.
All right, so a bit more difficulties. Does that mean that it needs to be particularly, what is the term for that? Strong?
These boots made me too tall.
Are there some things that you can?
Even it's more of faint tastes. Nothing strong anymore. From drinking that haymaker completely destroyed any sense of taste, or most of it.
That sounds like something that, well, Jackson or Vincent or someone may be able to potentially help with down the line, one of the aftercare specialists. Something to bring back what has been destroyed, which is most unfortunate, but if there are certain things that still work, perhaps I can focus on those and be able to modify slightly. That is why I was thinking something strong would be able to at least give the faintness, because anything that is not so strong would probably just taste like nothing, yes? I have no idea, I cannot taste.
You have about the right of it, yes. The stronger it is, the more I can taste, but after a certain point, it's still rather faint.
Perhaps I can find an especially strong type of mint. That might go towards something I was working on. I was referencing something called a hot toddy, which is apparently a very good mix of tea and whiskey and a couple other things that people were telling me about that I thought might work well. I have no idea how it will taste, but it might be strong. I can work on it.
Oh, I can always taste it and let you know if it's strong.
That would be lovely. Be my guinea pig for my new creations.
I would be honored.
That is what I like to hear. Well, you shall be first on the list. And it is supposed to be medicinal. I'm adding something called mugwort that apparently is very good for... what sort of... Amari told me that it was medicinal in some way, so I need to actually find out more about that. And then I can potentially add some mint, just in case. It'll come through. If I find a strong enough variety.
I'm not used to fishing with a rod.
Should mix well with tea. Or so I am told.
Well, I look forward to it.
Perfect. I have that. I need to find something spicy. The spicy might work for you as well. I was given a bit of something called a dragon caldera, which is apparently also medicinal. Comes from a volcanic crater.
Oh, the name itself sounds spicy.
Precisely. I was trying to figure out what different types of things people liked. Some people said fruity, some people said the more tea, medicinal, some bitters, and then spicy. So it is good to have options, especially since I've made about 700 for the guild this week. Oh, that reminds me, I do need to pass that off to Vincent or the guild mistress eventually. But it is exciting. Surprisingly, a lot of it came from that meat rack place. It is quite dirty, but there are people who have very good ideas.
Yes, I've been meaning to go there myself.
It is the big city, which you are not a fan of, and it is that particular part of a big city, which you are probably definitely not a fan of.
Well,
Though I am not a fan either.
If members are traveling there, especially without bodyguard.
Yes.
Regardless of whether I'm a fan or not, they could still use my protection.
Oh, so you'll be there to help me, yes? I was there on my own last time. It was very scary. They started a whole barroom brawl it was in a gym, but not a bar, but there were so many people. It was quite chaotic. Fun to watch, though.
Is it so?
Indeed. Apparently they try to set up something once a month, or so Ludwig tells me.
Well, I'll do my best to accompany next time.
Do not force yourself, but it would be quite lovely. Hello, Echo.
Hello, would you like an iced cup?
I am fine for now.
Tray I'm holding. You sure? It's a lovely cup of honey milk.
Oh, hello, Shade.
fueled by motherly instincts to save children. Even stronger via good behavior.
It was some sort of disastrous.
Busy as usual.
Seems so.
That sounds lovely.
Yes, there was a big brawl at the meat rack, and then Echo and Jaden ended up finding some companions recently. It was quite lovely out in Orlandosaka. We finally managed to see the cherry blossoms for a bit without being rained out.
Well, I'm glad you were able to finally see that. I also have been meaning to go there as well, especially since I've heard the similar stories about people trying to start things amongst us.
No. Yes, there was that one incident. I do not know much about it besides what Jaden has told me. But we were with Mocha last time and Jaden, and they were particularly happy just finding their new companions. And we ran away from some very large creatures out in the forest, though. Though I did not. I was a bit tired. Some sort of dinosaur, they called it? Or a zenith beast?
Thank you very much.
I see. Well then.
It is most exciting, a bit terrifying, mostly exciting, though. They already had people to deal with it for us. We just ran away. As we should. And then Jaden struck a queen bee with a pokeball, or whatever they call it, and it chased us out.
Those... What are words?
Yes, it was a very confusing experience, and I heard about half of it from inside my case, but... Yes, there were these large creatures that looked a bit like a very large bee. Almost like the lady that has come around, but a bit shorter than her. They say there's something called Pokemon, like monsters that you can befriend. So Echo managed to find one that was similar, that's like a little bee. They called it a comb bee? Apparently it makes honey.
That's where the honey is coming from.
Oh, that came from your new friend.
Yes. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to pick quite a few flowers before I go home today for him, but I digress.
This is the place to do it.
Oh, yes.
But yes, I assume Kise was informing you about the adventure that we all had
Yes.
the other day.
It was all a bit scrambled in my head. There was so much going on, but...
One day.
Indeed.
Yeah. It seems as though when you all go that I find myself busy. But
It's most unfortunate.
Go if you're able to.
Yes.
You're still doing plenty of work.
of course, but
so don't.
Anything in the meanwhile, we are here to regale you with the stories. So you are not left out.
True. Well, I was more concerned about safety than anything else, because now you say there's these monsters that just walking around.
Oh yes, there are monsters everywhere. We are in monster fuck of action, dear.
Well, different kind.
Yes. Like I said, there are monsters everywhere, of all kinds of varieties. Some of them are lovely, some of them not so much, but they have people there as well to deal with it. Apparently there's something called a JWA. Their members sort of deal with the problem makers. So that we do not have to.
I see.
It appeared some people were interested, even Echo.
I suppose as long as everybody's safe, that's all that matters.
And lo, we return unharmed, therefore safe.
That's all I ask for at the very least, considering I can't accompany you. Or when I can't accompany you.
Yes. Do make sure the other ones take care as best I can, though there's not much I can do after a certain point. It got more difficult, but I believe that was because I used a bit too much magic that day. And I didn't have any help. But the last couple of days have been quite lucrative. especially for me, so I believe I am much better.
I mean, it is fun when
More energetic,
Don't
definitely.
push yourself too hard.
Of course, of course.
But I'm also can't. You are your own person, so I can't really order you.
No, no, you cannot order me. Though I understand what you mean. And I do appreciate the concern, darling.
very nice to have.
Glad you understand, because sometimes I feel like I need to
Hopefully, Mona
Mm-hmm.
explain a little bit more.
next week
Hmm.
they can actually teach me.
And why is that? You're worried you come across as this big, imposing figure again.
More or less,
Being all
yes.
rar.
I think quite a few of us are not feeling it.
I see. Well, do not worry, that is not the case. Oh, hello, dear.
Howdy.
Hmm.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me
Welcome.
asking, what was that about my workplace?
Your workplace?
The meat rack.
Oh! I have been a couple times now. You did look familiar. I perhaps have seen you around there. Yes, yes.
In this, so you didn't recognize me. I've never offered to indulge because you know you need to keep a clear head.
Ah, I see. Work, work, work. I understand. Well, anytime after your shifts.
Stops.
Do not hesitate to ask.
I was about to say I've never really understood what you were offering. So,
Oh?
smoking? Are you some sort of tobacco dealer?
Well, yes, technically. I am also a pipe. Hello, Kisegawa, at your service.
Pipe.
Indeed. I'm a Kiseru
That
pipe.
thing Toronto was smoking out of was a
The thing.
was you.
Yes, that was me.
Your jacket is in
I'm not a thing, I'm a skumogami, thank you.
Scoop.
It is a type of spirit, a yokai. I am a pipe that has gained a soul.
That is
Oh.
that is interesting.
All sorts of spirits, but it's a skumagari.
Skumogami.
My skumogami. Okay.
You can just call me a type of yokai if you need.
And just so I don't accidentally be an asshole and call you a thing. What was your name? Sorry, just one more time.
Kisegawa. You may call me Kise.
There is just too much trying to
Kise,
And you are?
Kise or Kisegawa. Okay. Charles Shaw, a small arms engineer, apparent asshole, and trying not to be an asshole. It's a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure, darling. Well, welcome, Charles. This is where you introduce yourself to, Wolfram. Newcomers.
It was meant to be. It was a work in progress to aid with digestion.
Hello, I'm Wolfram.
Howdy.
Bodyguard.
Shaw. All right. Probably not the handshake type. Understood.
Not until I get to know you.
Understood.
Yes, welcome to our humble abode for the time being.
I'm just relaxing.
I was about to say there's something about a guild hall getting set up. Was that
Indeed.
y'all actually managed to get the funds for that?
Not yet. It is still in the works. Though we are in the process.
Work in
Well,
progress.
I'm glad y'all are getting. I'm just glad y'all are getting business, honestly.
As am I.
See a
It's been far
business
too
that
long.
isn't some apparatus of the military getting sales, so.
Yes, everything seems to be fight, guns, military. Everyone needs a bit change of scenery, yes?
Unfortunately, absolutely. I'd say it's not every day I can not have to carry my guns. So.
Are you sure about that? It could all just be an illusion of your mind.
this much fun.
Are you used to them?
Huh. Either way, I will leave y'all to it. Apologies, Kise, for my earlier remarks.
Apology accepted. Thank you.
That's a very interesting flower. Look at how interesting that flower. People on hallucinogenics are boring as hell because they spend hours staring at a mote of dust in the
Jackson is off on a rant.
That's true.
Someone is taking hallucinogenics.
You alright,
Seems
dear?
like it.
You like a glass of honey?
That is also true.
Yes.
I'm just gonna see Via take out a little bit of catnip from her pocket.
Some milk and so far. Good.
Alright.
Full body armor. I don't
Ah.
generally trust it.
It makes Via
Oh, I see. Thinking they're up to something because they are work all the time, yes?
Yes.
Mm.
And plus guns, those are uncivilized.
Yes, you are not joking. Hello again. Well, this is me not imposing. May I, darling?
Yeah, I thought I heard someone too.
By all means.
Thank you.
I just accepted that there was always going to be some manner of paw claw tentacle in my business when I am working.
You two know who Reese is.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's about my reaction.
I don't know, I just heard a name.
What?
Are you looking for? Are you looking for Kise?
No, Reese. They said Reese. And I have this box
Reese.
of cereal with Reese on it, and I wanted an autograph. It's spelled like this, right? R-E-S-E-E.
I have no idea who that is.
I met a few mutants.
I've never heard of this Rise.
They kind of roll.
Ah, okay. I thought it would be cool. I found it. Anyway, food compactor.
I'm flummoxed.
Well, I cannot help you with that. I know nothing about food properly.
Okay.
If you need anything, you know.
I generally just hunt.
The other members or myself.
Not so much. They actually have a
I kill what I eat, or I eat what I kill.
Oh, that's good. Research.
Wolfram?
Am I still on Hadol? God damn it! I changed that. It didn't change. Damn it. I'm sorry.
To check and make sure.
I'll get that when I
On the
can.
way, just, you know.
I'll keep everything in order here.
As if it will get too chaotic. It cannot get as chaotic as that bar. Well, not bar brawl. Gym brawl. There was music and everything. It was quite entertaining. Almost like a sumo match.
I am almost sad that I missed that.
Well, there shall be others. Or so I am told.
Never bothered to think of forensics in this regard. Oh God, this is
You
morbid.
clearly have never had to get a shovel out to do your job.
So hi, Wolfie.
Let's
Oh,
see.
the times I've had to bring a sponge.
If Via has her paddles.
Hi, Snowy. Sorry about that. I'm just finally getting to read some stuff.
Well, I mean, I imagine a dynamite grenade,
I do that as well.
a determined enough machine gunner.
I am surprised none of them have asked what paddle saw is.
I assume it's
What is?
paddle with a saw blade.
You know, I hadn't previously, but
What kayaking are we?
it seems like it would be in
What is a paddle saw?
I had an idea when I was looking for some recreational activities at the store one day. I saw canoe paddles. I saw chainsaws on discount.
Oh.
And duct tape.
Once again, it doesn't let me do that when I'm on the shoulder. It doesn't let me change my stream camera because I can't use the thing.
You put the paddle and put the chainsaw.
Boo. Boo stations.
Via is a very dangerous kind of tinkerer when her mind is right.
What is a chainsaw?
You
It's
use it to saw through trees. Yeah. But you know, faster than by hand.
So it's a
I can't
saw
say I'm
powered by a
familiar.
motor. It runs a chain in a circle that cuts through things really quickly.
Put the portable battery on it.
I
Basically, it's a
see.
saw that spins itself.
Vehicles.
Oh.
Oh.
I think we should put.
So you just kind of need to hold it somewhere and it will cut for you.
Then you can have a magic.
That sounds like quite a useful tool.
Imagine 2 of those self-spinning saws
Indeed.
to either side of a
I have never met one, which is a bit surprising considering it seems to be quite useful.
Now the main
How recent are these?
is attaching
I feel like it would sort of cancel one another out into the middle, really.
about half a millennia old, maybe.
Strong.
Oh, so I should have met one by this point. How do they have potential? Do they have specific artisans for them, like katana makers?
One has saw on bottom of paddle.
Ever been to a hardware store?
On top of paddle.
Not exactly.
If I'm not careful,
Oh,
yes.
well,
I agree.
I mean, I don't know if they have a specific artisan, but I just know that they just have technicians in the back that work on those.
When her mind gets
They have whole factories that make them in some places.
By virtue
Of course, what she's using him for is very much not the correct use, so just keep that in mind.
Once or twice.
I'm amazed that hasn't broken.
Intimidation factor.
Oh.
People do not want to go up
Oh dear, do people break them easily? The poor dears.
It's more the fact that she has 2 heavy metal machines duct taped to wood.
Oh.
You've done something.
It's only as strong as the length of the duct tape, and if the saw sticks and the duct tape does not, you just cleave through and you just have a saw just going inside something or someone until either the saw gives out or goes through.
That sounds horrifying. Oh, do not do that. The poor things.
That's why we don't use those.
Well, it seems like everyone's talking
Oh, well, it sounds like it would be something if you really wanted to make sure something didn't get back up.
Well, I mean, I know a gentleman by the name of Arzix that has one that's just a sword.
Oh, yes, I do know Isaacs. Does he have one of those?
Okay, yeah, he has one about yay big.
Where is it?
Oh, he did show me.
Whole arm span.
He did show me. I asked if it was sentient or not, and I was trying to see, but apparently not yet. He said it was an heirloom, so...
Look for Echo, the bird.
Are you just trying to see what objects are sentient?
Sort of, considering I was wondering whether they were like me. Said it was an heirloom well taken care of for hundreds of years, and that is how my kind are born.
Oh, no. They've been building them for hundreds of years. They probably get replaced every 2 to 4.
Oh. I see, so not well taken care of.
It's industrial equipment.
So
that would make sense.
if you have to replace it so often, it's ultimately useless.
Like the cheap peasant cigarettes, I see. Never mind then.
I have not been to Orlando.
Peasant cigarettes?
Yes, cigarettes, cheap peasants.
Okay, alright, thanks for insulting my... I was about to call it pastime, but more a problematic addiction.
You need to find a better pastime, dear. Tobacco should be savored in the proper uses. Do not go filling your lungs with the tar and all that disgusting stuff from the cheap peasants.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
You can put it into your guild account at some point. I'm happy to provide it. It means that we do not smell like adventurers.
it serves a different purpose for us, but...
So as she
Yes, you wish to kill yourself slowly rather than savor moments. And then you throw butts onto the ground.
I at least have a separate pocket for the butts.
Kind of like a big
Via has 2 sets of teeth.
So you keep... Everything I learn seems to get stranger and stranger.
On the ground?
a few sea bass.
You dispose of them properly.
Yes, it is quite a waste.
The teeth kind of clean themselves. So Via never needs to.
I'm allowed to be indignant at the cheap things that are trying to kill people and took my job.
No, thank you.
You're fine. You're perfectly fine.
If Via can help it, Via is going to...
There are not very many of my kind anymore because of them.
Changes. Besides, Via can already alter her own body at her wish. See?
But
At least so the museum told me.
So elastic.
Honestly, I'm sure that somewhere out there in the various planes, there are probably still very much a need for Kudagari. That's your name, isn't it?
No. My name is Kisegawa.
Okay, so Kudagari is the spirit. Okay.
No,
Right?
Skumogami.
No.
Skumagari. Oh my.
Gami. Sukumogami. A 99-year spirit, a tool spirit.
Me.
Cheshires are just very good at transmuting.
Tool spirit. You may use tool spirit. Goodness. No one knows the old tongue anymore properly.
Alright. I don't speak Northern Restovian, I'm sorry. But point being...
No one what?
Alright, here it's apparently Japanese, but where my friend is, it's another language. It's kind of confusing. But it's sort of a plain, sort of locked-in antiquity, if that makes sense. So there could be plenty of spirits and actual craftsmen and artisan and things like that. I'm more used to a post-industrial age, so where craftsmen were replaced with mass production, you know, individual tool making was replaced with forging, so you can make dozens at a time rather than making one really good one.
Oh, you poor soul. That sounds horrific.
But he's definitely some manner of
It's what I've known, ma'am.
What have people gone through? Indeed.
He might have said
I wouldn't necessarily call it soulless, but it's what I know.
Well, given that you seem to have no Sukumogami, they have no souls, therefore soulless.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Also
I thought you meant
true.
that it was just a worthless existence.
That also probably. Given that there's no soul to it, why would it be worthwhile?
Yeah, sometimes if I'm in it for a bit too long, some of the more
I would
cat-like
assume to
tendencies still
serve
come in
its
my,
purpose and be
my regular,
maintained.
normal form. That's kind of the side effect
Except-
of the
Well, yes, if that was the case, there would be soul to it. Like me.
Huh.
That's why I only sell.
But I have an item that turns me...
My kind can only be created when we are taken well care of for quite a long time.
Is it cat like myself, or is it one of these speechless ones?
Is there any degree of magic or
I will show...
clerical magic or brain magic or other magics involved?
Magic's not in... Magic's
We have
not...
any magic back in my plane?
Well, the spirits... The energy of souls, I suppose, would be considered a type of magic. Do you not have a soul?
Is a very unique form.
I think I have a soul. Penny said I have a soul.
Then I would consider that a type of magic, is it not? The energy of existence.
You got sea bass, salmon, and what else?
To be honest, this is the first time I've really thought about magic in a long time because someone tried to explain it to me and my head nearly popped out my ears.
Oh, you poor
My brain
dear.
nearly popped out of my ears. Oh yes, it's illusionary magic and conjuration and destruction and, you know, the weird thing that makes your skin armor and something else and...
I am surprised that you've lasted in this world.
If it is only temporary, it is important to...
I am too. I really am.
So,
Let's keep the tail.
I advocate drugs, fellow human. Lots of drugs. It makes everything better.
Oh, there he goes again.
Many people many people have.
I am not surprised in the
You don't
least.
get to criticize me the amount of time I've spent on Australian thunderfuck thanks to you.
I am not criticizing you, I am simply being amused.
Please don't
There's a
call me
difference.
Dinosaurs. I don't want to do dinosaurs.
I don't think hallucinating dinosaurs is a side effect I've documented yet, but I can work on it if you'd like.
What? No, I don't want dinosaurs. I have to do Go with enough dinosaurs at the meat rack.
I'm pretty
They
sure
bring
there are
giant
4 or 5
building-sized
movies about
What?
it.
Are there dinosaurs at the meat rack as well? I have not seen. Only in Orlando, Saka, and some other places.
Actually, some.
And you go to this meat
Oh.
rack on a regular
That
basis.
makes more sense. That is
I
probably
worked
safer
there.
than actually unleashing dinosaurs upon the world.
Well, I was.
They did help Bunny.
Well, there was the big pink one that wanted to kill us, and also the other wyvern-looking one that probably would have wanted to kill us.
Yes, I did mention them.
But there was the.
Oh, right, I forgot about the wyvern.
Pink, but there was the other, the friendly like 3-mouthed one that was just like a really big puppy.
Oh yes, he called himself Carno. I introduced myself. Quite nice fellow.
So I'll back off if you need me to.
Are you alright, dear?
Don't worry, the wyvern attacked the pink dinosaur one, and
Yes, from the fabled
they had
Boston
a
riots.
turf war.
Boston.
It's some sort of turf war.
Or
Oh, hello again, Celine.
Hi, Kise.
What is the difference?
How are you, darling?
Well,
Blend in
thank you
really
for asking.
well.
How are you doing?
Doing wonderfully today. It has been quite a week. We have been discussing various things that have happened in Orlando, Saka recently.
You blend in really well. I knew
I
that when you
see.
were talking, I almost
Some of our members gathered some Pokemon friends.
Dangerous at the same time.
Yeah, I was just
I'd
showing
prefer not
via
to
my
take it
cat
on myself
form.
either.
Where
Oh yes, Celine smoked me while in cat form. Use some catnip.
To pick a day this week or the
well,
next.
yeah.
There are 3 of them. The line fog was quite nice.
Maybe once Via is feeling all the way better.
Yes,
hopefully.
that was an interesting time.
Cat tongue's
You also
interesting
smoked
interesting
pipe off of,
experience.
Yeah, you also smoked out of Kise's pipe as well.
Oh, regularly.
Yes, indeed. I've done that multiple times now. I even did it last time I was here.
On. Oh, I see.
Returning customers.
I still remember how very clingy he was after the fact work.
Oh? Really?
Yes, you were very clingy. I had to leave for like a couple minutes, and then when I came back, you literally wandered off the spot where I told you to stay, looking for me.
Oh, how adorable.
You shush.
What?
Deviousness.
Is that was that the worry where you got the flower last time? Making up for some lost time. Remember you picked a flower here last time?
Yeah, and I gave it to her.
Are you heading out?
I have to head out.
And now you get to see all of them.
The chronograph is saying that it is time for
Yes, the flowers here are
That's
very
fine.
gorgeous.
Okay,
There's
have a
just
safe trip
so many
then.
here. It makes me very happy to see
Have a
that.
good evening, fair.
Indeed.
Be safe
Now,
on the way
one thing we do not have any Sakura.
Remember, if you need to punch someone, give them a good
Literally, like you say, you could like literally hide yourself in the flowers and no one would find you.
Yes, I could, though why would I wish to do that? I want people to see me. I'm gorgeous.
Of course. I'm not. I imagine like it's fine way if you want to be a bit more mischievous.
I do suppose, though my type of mischief is a little bit different than Rama's.
Yes, Rama will make sure you can't move for 2 hours.
I think more liver shots.
work for 50% of the population. I just place it down
I see.
Or go for the
There's
eyes.
none of those today, luckily,
Not
so
everything
far.
has eyes.
Yes. Just a small snack.
True.
I'm somewhat keeping my eyes on him.
This is something to help people.
Though I seem to have something in my way, but that is perfectly fine by me. Much better to look at.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I thought you were implying my head was big.
No, I'm implying it is very good to look at in comparison.
Oh,
Oh, so is my head
Oh.
big again? Yes?
No.
them have codfish. If you would like to prepare
I
them
saw-
later.
Well, technically, it is not inaccurate. At least for me, everybody's head is big.
You know me, I like.
But
I
for
like to
now-
help. It is just who Via is.
I know,
that is all.
I know. But for now, I have made a few snack spread, I guess. I have on my tray here. I have plates. There's some. They all have crackers, but there are some that have cheddar and ham, Swiss and ham, cheddar and turkey, or Swiss and turkey. What is? You can all choose if you wish to and can eat them. Bunny, I'm sorry, but even if you wish to try, I don't want to end up finding cheddar and crackers or whatever it is inside of your leg.
No.
Bunny, are your legs okay?
Like I
Okay,
said,
maybe it was just
Elise
me.
can give them like artificial mouth, stomach, and butt, so that they.
Yes, Bunny is doing a bit of a dancer stance. What do they call that in ballet?
Dip it toe.
Oh, there they go.
Oh.
There they go.
But yes.
They are learning how to stealth by not cracking the floor.
I guess.
I'm sorry. Have y'all never told fucking Jackson how to use a goddamn
like next?
phone?
Hmm.
A what?
Oh God.
I'll
I
put
just
some of
got
the
here.
salmon.
That ain't on me.
I haven't prepared
That
the fish
besides,
yet.
I call
so
phones
so
portable
excited.
terminals for
At the
5
moment,
months.
it's a small snack platter. It is.
What
You're
A
fine.
what?
I'm sorry.
The options
I'm sorry.
currently-
Oh, I have heard of this. It's a sort of
The options are cheddar.
device. I guess they call it to communicate with people over long distances.
Or Swiss and turkey at the current moment. There's also crackers
I
on
hardly-
each one, but
Two, but
I see.
I'll take
It's a
cheddar
small
and
snack platter.
turkey.
All right, are you familiar with the sending
there is a
stone?
telephone.
This I might actually be able to tell you about.
make sure you have it. You're welcome.
More or less.
Scoot up a little bit.
It's a technological equivalent.
Like this one.
I have a lot of friends that call sending stones math rocks because it's like
Yes!
it's like a cell phone, but it's a rock. I don't know.
I
They use
see.
it to send images into my brain. It hurts.
That
Math
sounds
rock.
unpleasant.
This makes me so happy.
Again?
I
have plates.
Cheddar.
Do you have rocks inside?
Math rock simply sounds like an abacus.
Does metal not come from rock?
Turkey.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, actually, that's the perfect way to describe an abacus is math rocks.
Exactly. It's quite adorable.
Okay, I'm sure your days are great.
No, I had not heard of a sending stone.
Have a D20.
The things I do for business.
All right. So either way, like I was saying,
Yeah, I had to teach one of my.
No, people would simply use couriers.
they're from
I had fairy mail.
Yes, you did tell me about that. Quite interesting.
That's a new
What
one.
I know, so.
As a promise.
It's
Wait, are you referring to
fairies.
email?
So we have.
No, I'm referring to fae.
Wild
Fairies.
to go put
cheddar,
in a
ham,
waypoint.
Yeah.
They carried my mail.
Familiar with that one.
Encounter what seemed to
Faster
be
than
a
traveling on foot.
obelisk meant to seal away
Turkey,
chaos.
Well, we have an equivalent called electronic mail or email, and it just takes all your words and converts them into numbers. They get sent over the internet wires, and then they go from numbers to letters, and then you read that. Yeah, it makes that noise when it's like really old.
Some crackers on it.
Those were all words.
Those were indeed words.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
my ethereal childhood just got flashed in front of my eyes, and I dust at the very moment.
I just grew several more gray hairs.
I don't really understand. Ish.
Listen, I had to learn how to use this, right?
I've only.
Like I said, I called cell phones portable terminals because they're computer terminals that you can carry with you. It's fascinating. Who'd have thunk it?
Very fascinating.
Again, words.
Blow yourself up.
Though at least words that I've heard before from the museum.
Make the attachment a pic of a snail.
If you want, I could also
These are all
teach you languages as
absolute
well.
words that are things.
Give it time, darling. Give it time.
Cheddar and
Quite a
ham.
lot of
First, remember what you've forgotten, then we can add more to that.
For nature.
We'll get on that.
Yeah. I did
Yes, I'm making an effort.
So far, so good. There's fairy mail and dwarven haymakers and.
Thank you.
Make sure to
Dwarven haymakers. That was third.
Yes, apparently something very strong.
What do you like, sir?
A very strong alcoholic beverage that humans shouldn't consume.
Yes, please.
That I
There are
did.
many alcoholic
Cheddar
drinks that
turkey.
humans shouldn't consume.
Swiss and turkey.
It caused me to lose feeling in my left leg and destroyed the taste in my tongue.
They all have
Via
There's
does
nothing wrong
not,
with
that
being
might be a bit
appeal of
much.
consuming alcohol.
Via does not drink super often.
Swiss and ham.
But last time she did,
Ooh, okay.
she won a dare for a few thousand credits. They did not believe Via had strong constitution and had her drink bathtub full of human liquor.
Bathtub.
Not that you don't have a strong constitution.
Oh,
Bathtub.
that is very impressive.
People did not bathe in it first, correct?
What's more impressive is Via
liquor
decided to
for
flex on them by picking entire bathtub up and drinking like this.
I am not surprised in the least.
Yeah, that's
no.
not even remotely
Human
surprising.
bathtub. Not even good size for Via.
Designated for human
Miss
consumption.
Via and Wolfram, I come bearing snacks. You have a choice today. So, today's options, as I said before, but I will repeat them just in case. There is cheddar and turkey, Swiss and turkey, cheddar and ham, and Swiss and ham. Every single one has. Every single plate has crackers with them as well.
But you said human can drink other human. That is cursed.
It's not like stuck in them.
Oh, okay.
Which would you like?
I read there was a pirate that had like
I am good for the time being. Give me one more.
steel for boats.
Okay.
Humans are weird.
Impaling their scalp.
Miss Via,
Trying to sell me baby oil made from
Yeah, sorry.
babies.
which
What is it?
which kind of side
What?
would you like? The options today are cheddar and turkey, Swiss and turkey, cheddar and ham.
Crackers or hard salts like that.
Alright, if anyone needs to get out of a city, it's
I
Bunny.
can prepare a plate that
I
is
think you're talking to
just
me.
the
I
cheese
assume
and
that is going
meat.
to happen quite often because of the similarity of our
However,
names.
it might not be the best idea.
I would
so if you
ask
want,
to get a
so if you
report
want, you can
considering I'm
wait
law
for the
enforcement, but
I would just
unfortunately
like some
that's
tea.
the Zephyrian military
What kind of tea?
jurisdiction, not mine.
Chamomile.
Okay, now I have updated VRChat. Should be okay.
I can get that
Thank you,
information
Echo. I appreciate
anyway.
it.
You're welcome.
If just
Would it be more appropriate to call it Meow?
I remember what they looked like, but that's about it.
Oh, is the city with the
well,
gym?
no, I meant the location.
Someone told me they have a gym at place called
Okay, I can take it.
Via would like to get
Yeah,
a
there's
send
a,
it.
There's a place called the Meat Rack, and then there's a gym nearby.
Oh, that might not be good
The lower
Is it good?
slums.
Oh, did you see the match at the gym?
Hello. At one point it starts.
There was a brawl.
And then it speeds up again. And then the file is very suddenly complete.
Yes, at the meat rack at the gym. There was a very large brawl. A couple nights ago. No, last night. Last night.
Also, the font is going to be in Comic Sans for the next hour.
It
Congratulations.
was quite something. A bit chaotic. Someone went through the. There was an opening. It's not quite a window. I was sitting there, and then someone sort of flew past outside.
Why did my letters change how they look?
Quite intense.
Here you go.
I'm told it is fairly frequent occurrence, according to Ludric.
In my
You're welcome.
brain.
Now
I mean, it makes sense for local
Oh.
slums.
Very soothing to
Did remind me a bit of a sumo match. There were people just watching.
It's called
Most people are fighting.
Cursed.
We went there for medical business. I had 30 separate versions of McAfee installed.
Yes, not anymore.
I don't
What
know.
is
It was taking up all of my CPU,
That's nice
and
and
it
dry
disabled my BIOS tools.
Oh,
When I
is
asked
the
about
colour
it,
fella in the way?
They were all
That
very
doesn't sound pleasant.
They were
You wanna
new.
come through? You good?
Yes,
Yo.
I can.
Huh?
Strange that they have good
Yeah,
health
this
and
is
then
computer things.
fall so
Listen, I know how to
violently.
send an email. I don't know how to make computers work. They're beeping.
Oh, plenty of new people today. Got some familiar faces.
It seems so.
Beep.
Quite lovely. Always getting new members, potentially.
No, that is sound Mia should make when she's backing up. She has the...
So it is good to see you again, darling. Welcome.
Oh, there is Elise. Maybe she can explain.
Listen,
Yes.
I
It's been a while. Met them at the onsen.
ass cheeks alerts everyone.
Quite a nice onsen, actually.
Makes sense.
Hello, everybody.
No?
I'm late.
Hello, Elise. You are not late. You arrived exactly when you meant to.
I
Oh,
see.
perfect timing as well.
It's called fashionable.
Would you
Why?
please make Effie curse?
If you whip your tail, if you whip your
I
name,
would rather not.
how far will
I'd rather not think about that ever again.
Well, it's apparently related to a curse?
Tell you answer, I would have to kill you.
It's not a. It's metaphorically a curse. It's because of how historically just awful that stuff is for any kind of electronic system, let alone a synthetic. That just one of it is enough to be a total mess. Let alone 30 separate copies.
Don't judge.
You can see the problem.
I'm not judging you.
Yes.
I suppose so. I see about 30 problems, actually.
It's well, they were Kanto removed them.
I'm trying to remember.
Or most of them, I think. Hopefully.
I saw his name on
That's
30 out of coffee.
I think someone
Problem
told me
solved.
to send a message that they weren't interested in a specific type.
Yes, but I did still hear one of those ads, they said,
I remember that.
at one point in Orlando Soccer,
Yeah,
so
well,
it is a bit worrying.
That's a virus, not a not.
Oh.
Technically, that thing was an antivirus, if you could think about it. It's just that it's so bad, it might as well be one itself.
Oh.
How incompetent.
Yes, who would do that? That sounds very... That sounds like they are making more of a problem than they were trying to fix.
That one really bad company that existed out there, some guy named McAfee.
Yes, the evil
Never
McAfee.
do business with them.
No.
Miss Elise, would you like some honey milk?
Disgusting.
Honey?
I see.
Yes.
How do you milk honey?
I forgot I was talking
That's
about.
well, I
Mix
think they just
honey
put
in
honey in milk.
And that kind of snooze.
Yes,
and everyone
that's
that
exactly
I
what I
told
did.
about it, they were just like dying.
I just assumed that is how you got the honey from the combi.
see worm.
That is how we got the honey.
Would it be milking a combi? But it is honey.
I'm not milking tulip.
I don't think you're supposed to make a bee that big to milk it. I don't think you can milk a bee. Aren't bees insects?
It was a very large bee.
I shouldn't think about this. I shouldn't think about this.
This large?
She was like 8 feet
That is very large to me. That is. I do believe it was larger than me.
Why would? It's an insect. I thought insects didn't have the parts.
It's a Pokemon.
Kind of in a way, if for example, if I put on my wings,
As well.
it kind of feels similar to.
I have simply just learned about these creatures. I knew nothing before. This is all news to me.
Orlando Soccer is a weird place. But it's fun.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that's where the dinosaurs came from. Okay, this makes
Yes, there were
sense.
dinosaurs, and then a gentleman that was apparently a bull in a china shop got impaled on his own large sword, and then he was fine later. Yes, I am very confused. I am told that he... Apparently so. There was a large group that ran off, including Mocha, to help him. But then later on, he seemed to be carrying on as if nothing happened. And he was in very big armor, so somehow he got impaled on his own sword through armor.
I want to expand on this. He just says, get used to this. I was just told that a person personified the idea of a bull in a china shop and he impaled himself on a spiked weapon. How am I
It
supposed
sounds
to
like he had poorly made armor.
somebody?
Mhm.
Potentially true. However, how does someone embody an idea?
Almost everyone was gathered around here.
From what I could tell, he is very much a chaos, an agent of chaos, and that is why. He is very, sort of like a very destructive himbo. That seemed to be how they explained it. But they mentioned a bull in a china shop.
What a himbo is.
Mhm. Well, that was one of the first things I learned, because I met Jaden first.
Yeah, no, what happened with me is that someone said that someone was a twink, and I said, what's a twink? And then they set me down, and for 15 minutes I learned words I'd never heard before.
I know what neither of those things are.
Mhm.
Welcome to my world.
All right, I will educate you shortly, darling. Those I at least know. But that, at least himbo is very easy. Jaden is a himbo.
Orange, maybe. I would put snoo on orange.
Well, no, because that doesn't explain anything. Does that mean that he's a canine demi-human? Does that mean that he has brown hair? Does it mean that he glows purple?
What was it? How did they say? Very kind, very strong, head empty.
Orange was when you're like some interest, and
Okay.
so you're okay with everything.
That is close, yes?
Yeah, that's about what I was told.
That's pretty close.
I believe
His heart's in the right place. His heart's in the right place, but the head empty.
Try it once.
Big of heart, empty of brain.
It doesn't sound too bad.
That is not entirely true.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. He does have the odd good
when I
idea.
first started coming here.
Well, yes, that is because they removed the jelly bean tumor.
Friggin' tumor of jelly beans.
Hopefully that's not a memory leak.
World is a
No,
strange
like
place.
one of our other guild members literally removed a blob of jelly beans about the size of your fist from Bunny's chassis.
Yes, they had melted because of some sort of fire.
We have no clue.
I do not care what Morpheus says. If I find the person who did this, I will curse them.
You'll curse.
Trust me,
Okay.
that's the least of the
Don't
concerns with,
put McAfee in somebody.
No. They will get worse.
I think he already left.
Oh God.
I cannot feel. I do not have the correct senses.
I will come up with curses that have not been created yet.
I was testing my oil.
Okay.
He is the
But it wasn't
opposite
painful then.
Put it
this
way.
You had seen the things that we have seen. With regards to our poor friend here, you would wish to as well.
Has been suffering through so much mechanical and digital
I'm not
defects.
sure what
It
you've
is a wonder
seen.
they can still operate.
Gave it to Jackson, which is ironic.
I was about to say, what I've seen is I arrive here, everything's on fire. 3 people are trying to rip a woman apart. Turns out she's a synthetic. I'm terrified. Purple zombies attack. 2 months later, people are racist at me.
Sounds like an average day.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Why were they racist?
Because I was a human.
Engines all day.
Be a little dangerous.
Yeah, that's why Elise told me to come here, is to not get judged. Yeah, no, literally, I walk into my place of employment at the time. I now no longer really work there. And guy walks up to me. I'm gonna pretend that you're me. He looks me up and down, and he goes, huh, a human. We don't see many of your kind around here. And I'm just like, what the? What?
To be fair, darling, you called me a thing earlier.
To his face. Also true.
Correct, and I apologized. He never
Yes, you
has.
did. See. Hmm.
They're not wrong. There's not a lot of
Most of the humans know to hide.
Yeah.
Why are they cowards?
Humans are already mixed. Have already mixed with other races.
What's a good way to put this? I don't believe you've been watching the news lately, but it's not a good time to be like a non-deific, non-magic, non-this, non-that person in this day and age. We got no less than
are filled with powered individuals.
exactly. That there's no less than 4 extraplanar or extraplanetary wars of genocide aimed at where my cohorts work at any given time. Scientifically proven.
Just because you're a human doesn't mean you're powerless. It is your choice to be powerless.
Yes, except for the fact that my guns don't do squat against most things.
Personally.
Then use melee weapons.
That don't work either.
Gray and white.
I would love to stab a hostile ghost. Didn't work.
Iron.
Yeah, my sword literally bleeds rusting iron and doesn't do anything. I have not tried that.
Silver would likely be quite effective.
Oh yes, if iron doesn't work, then
I did try throwing salt at one once and it burst into flames, but then it came back.
Silver, well, salt generally would keep a spirit out. Although the only actual way to get rid of a spirit is to salt and burn the corpse. Or help them fulfill their unfinished business.
Oh, maybe I've met
It
them.
makes it more flammable.
I was about to say, I would think it would be dust by 600 years. So.
There's something left that is tying the corpse to the, or tying the spirit to here.
Typically, physical objects do that.
It came out of the bathroom, but it's coming out of most bathrooms at this point.
In most cases,
Oh!
I should say.
Is their name Hanako?
No.
Oh, I've met several Hanakos. They tend to gather around toilets. Different type of yokai.
Is it Elvis?
If it offers you a different color toilet paper, don't accept it.
Oh, it is the Elvis. Yes, I have seen him around.
Or something like that.
He may have been to hell, but he is human.
Is for some reason some sort of musician from this realm is a ghost and tends to pop up and explode into flames.
I guess
Yes.
technically Dan kind of counts, but he's a werewolf.
He showed up at Inkwell. Luckily, he did not explode into flames.
God. Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh well, and then at that point an exorcism would probably work as well.
We tried that, and granted the person wasn't fully trained, but they knew the rights. I think it was the fact that we didn't have an old priest.
Sounds like, yes, you need a proper priest.
Oh, yes, you need a fully ordained and experienced priest to
Do you realize
perform
how
it proper.
are around Zafira?
No wonder everything has gone to shit there. No wonder. None of us are getting our proper rights. Nothing.
Why are we speaking of how to kill Monkey?
Because they burst into flames and try to grab onto people and light them on fire.
I recognize that.
Only the malevolent ones that mean harm to others.
Suggest you choose your next words very carefully.
Technically, I am a malevolent spirit.
But you choose not.
Hurting everyone.
places for people to
That doesn't.
That voice.
That doesn't necessarily make you.
so that everyone is happy. and
Well, I
happy.
suppose
Well, it's my
the
priority.
type of spirit you are is rooted in malevolence. Doesn't necessarily make you malevolent.
When needed, they can go.
You don't seek out to purposely.
No,
It's fun
you're wrong.
talking with.
I do seek that out.
No
Just
malevolent
not
has the
with
only
any of
of
you.
race to speak.
My target is
Needs time to
specific.
recharge alone. Some people do it in their
Well, yes, because he was an asshole. Which makes perfect sense to
The
me.
ones. Yes, believe me, I completely.
Yes, this particular one lit on fire very close to me at one point. It was a while ago, though. I did not appreciate it.
I was about to say, this person has no target anything. It will try
Anything
to
and
grab it by
everyone.
fire.
Yes.
Is this
It's
the eldest
rabid.
ghost?
Yes.
Yes, it's Elvis.
I knew it was Elvis.
Go there to
Yes, I have met this individual. I am starting to believe that he might not quite be a spirit, but be something closer to demonic in nature.
Honestly, that's what it's
Oh, that makes entire amounts of sense.
That would explain why most things
He's able to go
wouldn't
from
work on.
place to place. He tends to gain power through fear. He isn't absorbing people's life forces. And if we all recall, Elvis didn't die by fire, so most likely he isn't a ghost.
I don't know if it's happening today. as our
I had not considered
I
that.
don't know who Elvis is, so.
Relief.
But yes,
our meetings, people will be called
demon would probably.
lovely guild masters.
Because you delivered very good news, and then you immediately countered that with, but he's an evil extraplanar entity trying to light people on fire.
Information is always useful.
Well, now you know what kind of rights you actually need. You need someone who can slay demons.
And the class goes over everything that you need to know.
Oh, time to all slayed.
By the way, I don't know if anybody introduced you to this individual.
You've seen some of our members
I'm
out.
starting to realize I know a great deal of ways to kill a great many things. And I don't know if that unsettles me or not.
Realize. Give me some time. I was just interested in the
I would think it makes you multi-talented.
was just happening.
Due to some of the
In the meantime, allow me to make an informal introduction.
Allow me to help you with providing some common ground.
of iron or things like that. Is there any material that
That's an
you
interesting
are
trick. But may I
wary of
may I
that
present
can at least put in
the
good mention of?
lovely Madame
when
Mona?
yours gets made.
She is the guild mistress of our
One of the-
little faction here.
I was about to say, I was told about you by Vincent, I believe. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Vincent, yes, he is the
Fascinating.
other guild master.
Do our best to make sure that
And
that
yes,
doesn't
Madame
happen.
Mona is our mistress, guild mistress.
Honestly speaking, the ones who would know the most about. Actually,
Although-
some of them is actually here behind us. I hear her voice, but
Pardon the
the ones
menace.
to ask about what they're made of would be.
I was just caught off guard, considering what this guild is supposed to be.
That is fine.
True.
That was my fault. I apologize.
Obviously, on you can put it on a bag.
Noted, Sigurd.
Obviously, if you have the bag with you, you can also.
I'll have to punish you later.
You don't actually have to feel it. All you have to do is be able to have it and know that it's there. Obviously, most of us do tend to show it, but
Understood.
it's up to you. There will be different colors.
For those who are new to this little arrangement, I'm just easing with them. Fronting, if you will. I wouldn't ever actually harm one of our members, unless they broke one of the practical
As well
rules,
as if you will be joining as well.
such as, for
Some of
instance,
my first
harming or
friends.
killing another guild member.
He's not going to say anything.
I will keep my violence to myself.
It is okay that you are nervous.
That's fine.
I
That
didn't
would be
bring
nice.
any weapons. Why would I? Okay.
I still hope that you're able to.
This was not directed at you. I was stating that I would not harm any of my guild members, as I just spoke about punishing Sigurd over here.
See if we can work something out.
I understand.
We can see if there will be times which you can hold them later in the evening rather than earlier, so then it's easier for those who cannot show up earlier.
Me and my mom for a while, and my dad would come back.
But in all seriousness, if you were wondering about whether or not the ghosts' bodies would remain, the answer is yes, if they're malevolent. Through a sheer force of will, the body remains.
But until then, you are just
Scheduling there should, I believe, only be one class. So it only have to be
Which is why Sigurd is correct. The best way to address exorcising a spirit would be to find the body.
I hope that you're so able to visit us. I do consider you a friend.
Every summer,
And I would
Oh,
also
I
be glad to see a
learned
friend of mine
something
who wishes to
today.
join, be able to join.
And a good form of exercise is a brisk jog.
I do suppose you're not wrong.
Yeah, well, I used to prefer swimming.
The guildmasters to help
I live
facilitate.
close to the starport.
Sorry, do not have muscles.
Hunting.
For now,
To be honest, I practically live in the starport.
Exercise
Understandable.
is more than just the body.
I need to go do my rounds. Oh, he's busy. Actually, it might be time.
There's always the mind.
I'll just be just. Oh,
What about the heart and the spirit?
You know where to find me.
Fun potion? Depends on like
Mm.
what kind of reaction you would get.
One can lead to the other, depending.
Exercise the spirit.
I was finding colonies on places like Mars.
What kind of reaction do you
With a little bit of effort.
And I'm guessing the same goes for your tail.
Oh.
And some creativity.
I don't. I honestly don't know. Like a haha funny reaction, or just I'm more in love with you than I was yesterday kind of reaction.
Oh, that is adorable.
Aliens show up.
Not only confident.
Lisa's getting her hair. Oh.
Why do you
There was a Here, I'll move. Sorry for blocking.
I'm just curious.
He was set up with by a friend to have a very special experience.
Don't worry, I'm taking my regularly scheduled 5 minutes.
Good.
Essentially, one of everything.
Perfect. Didn't even have to worry about it.
I gotta do something real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yes, because I'd rather not get yelled at.
Learning.
For what? Not taking breaks.
Yes, Echo tends to overwork. As do several people within the guild. So they must be, well, they either need to be yelled at or punished in some way.
Spider-Man, Superman, everything.
Are you okay? You do not usually stutter this much around.
I mean, there's.
Echo here is one of
There for
the,
him
one of
as
the
well.
hardest workers of the guild.
It was something.
Indeed.
Always on staff to help.
I would say that it is currently a tie between Echo and Vincent.
Also spectators.
Agreed. Very much agreed.
Come on, but Jackson's always cooking something up. We just don't see it.
Yes, but he always takes his proper breaks.
Mhm.
And also, it's all about optics.
You cannot overwork if you are playing while you're working.
Plenty of playing and plenty of
What's
brain.
the-
I thought I was the one who overworked.
And you've seen it.
Well, you are a very close third,
Your
darling.
job, you never work a day in your life.
My head is wanted to logistics.
If you love your job, you know.
What is this darling business?
Also, most of the room was taken out by the.
You know me. Most everyone here's a darling. Though, well, from here especially.
The
Hmm.
was kind of like a
Do you
Though I will say,
my dear?
Mr.
Is it? Do you not think so?
Did you say so?
He was a clusterfuck.
I didn't quite hear you.
All he wanted a parrot.
Oh, I was speaking to the guild mistress.
Oh no.
Oh.
It was Wolfram. He was saying something to me while I was standing over there. And I
Oh,
couldn't quite
apologies,
hear.
darling.
At least I thought he said something.
Oh, I was just saying it here. I thought I was the one overworking.
No. But I definitely have my fun days off. I've even found a new hobby. It's great. Nice, I think I'll embrace it as a hobby.
Oh yeah, so you're going to find some more friends next week. Or technically this week.
Researching into more Pokemon. Yes, I want to look into them. I want to research them a little bit. Maybe help out with a few of those little help rescue and research missions.
Oh yes, you were thinking of joining that JWA, yes?
Potentially. Either officially or just more to unofficially help out. As long as I don't have to actually fight. I'm not one to ruffle my feathers over that.
Of course, of course.
I'll protect myself, but my flight is better than my fight. Both. Thank you. But literally.
You're welcome.
She's a hot enough mess as it is. I don't need her to have people.
Celine just had to go and do something.
Nothing really happens, you know.
Lively as usual. Just like I like it.
Yeah, it's just like we were just all in the world doing our own little
We are not giving.
I mean, I was just wondering.
Especially the last
John's, we didn't really have like an actual run.
Yeah, they were talking about making potions, but they didn't specify what kind of potion.
Is this another transformation potion like the one you sold last time?
It could be anything.
I recommend I think they spoke about the sexy potion. Like,
the what?
Is this in their dwelling?
Yeah, not a love potion, but for...
You know, sometimes I forget you're on my shoulder, so I apologize.
Really? Am I that forgettable? Oh dear, I have to work harder.
No, I'm just that comfortable around you.
You are completely misunderstanding
Oh. Well, I suppose I will take that as a compliment.
I make my own recipes for any potion I make.
Just as long as you don't forget me, actually. I'd be terribly sad.
I don't think I could.
What kind of potion she was looking for? Like, what maybe
That is what I like to hear.
And she said, depends on the reaction.
It's a vampire. It's a vampire that can change into.
I'll just work on adding to that then.
There's either, the funny, or the...
I've seen them as a hare, a bird, a spider.
At least, darling, your hair looks beautiful.
Who knows? You know, we are trying to build a guild hall.
Oh, thank you. It was very difficult.
Another
So small.
guild could probably move all your
At least your hair looks beautiful.
I suppose you were a sexy. She fixed it. I kind of had bad head coming in because I overslept again.
Oh. Well, there's nothing wrong with getting beauty sleep, and now you have more of the beauty to add to it, yes? Quite shiny.
I'm sorry, say that again. I got distracted by something over there.
So there's nothing wrong with getting beauty sleep, and now you have added more of the beauty back to it. The correct steps.
We get you.
Sure.
You too. Let's just make sure
It wasn't
that
restful,
everything was all right.
but-
I need to go
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Problems?
It's hard to explain. It's more like
I produce oil and I
Stuff from a couple years ago that keeps playing out in my head whenever I'm sleeping, and whenever it gets this one part, it just gets really. It's really uncomfortable, and then like almost feels like there's something missing from it. So I just wake up frustrated.
There's got to be something I can do here.
Oh dear. Questions that your mind is attempting to answer, and you have just simply not found the answer yet.
I think, if anything, it has something to do with the talk that I didn't really want to have yet, but the one that I did on the cathedral a couple days ago.
It's the guild. Oh, so you did go out. I hope
Yeah,
you did
well,
not feel too pressured into it.
Well, I wanted to take Kise's Calliope, and I didn't want to, just send them up there on their own in case, I mean, I didn't think it would, but like, what if it went bad, and then I would feel bad, and then they wouldn't have anyone there, and they would, and then,
You were being a good friend, I think.
And while I was there, there was, while I was there, there was some really intimidating person, like purple. They sounded really confident. You know how I get around confident people? They just make me really timid. They kept praising me about stuff. I don't know why. They barely know me, but they said nice things. And then Hybris came and wanted to talk to me, and
the Spanish things
yeah, that it didn't go badly. It's just there's stuff about what was said that has me
rotten meat, make it taste like cookies, and make the
anxious,
young kobolds
like really badly.
Well, you do know if there's anything any of us can do to help, we will gladly do so. Yes, Elise?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
making me very calm.
Good.
I love the brooch on you. It brings out the color of your eyes.
Yeah. Been itchy lately too. It's just
I don't do
a little
math.
scratchy, but
I want to learn.
I just think probably because I keep sleeping so much, and I'm probably drying out a little. But yeah.
Which place is this? This is the MFF Guild area. Hides around. This is a guild.
Okay, so she must be going.
Very well. Do take care of you.
Cover, okay.
I will let you know as soon as I am better, I promise.
Also, I
love
And then we, I do owe you ice cream, yes. We will go get ice cream, I promise.
The prankster me coming out with the answer.
Alright. Via is going to go lay down.
Good, good.
Wonderful afternoon and evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I will do myself a comfy. And remember, your memory will come to you in time. You just have to give it some time, alright?
I know, it's just... It's so repetitive, it probably needs
There's not really that much that fits.
She's right. Take it from the person who can't remember anything.
Always.
Yeah, at least I have some piece of it. Feel bad for you.
Yeah. It's coming back to me very painfully slowly, but...
And like she said, in time. And perhaps that is a good thing. I can only imagine how it would be if it flooded. Probably not too, good for the head, yes?
That'd be overwhelming, probably, speaking from experience.
Oh, you said flashlight.
Take it steady among friends.
Did I hear
Random answer.
around? I couldn't see.
She's around.
I thought she said flashlight. You, Kiseru, was it?
I've heard her.
Kise.
If someone casted a spell...
By the way, sorry if you gave too much trouble on the cathedral.
If someone casted a prank spell on you to make you sneeze out confetti, but you are in your tiny form, will it be like a train, like it poops
Sorry, I'm just.
We're turning to like a smoke variant, like smoke clouds with confetti colors.
Panic attack. So this
Considering I have never been... I have never done anything like that in the first place, so I would not know, but I do not sneeze. I'm a pipe.
Not because of you. Not because of you.
You can't sneeze.
Lots of.
They were talking about prank spells and potions. I got curious. And...
You gave me the defensive.
Oh yes, the prank war again. I would rather not stick confetti in me, though.
They love their lasers. What can I
No,
say?
I'd rather not. That seems a bit embarrassing.
Around the arena. Might as well take precautions.
I don't think you'd prefer to have confetti filling your inside, so I don't think she would either.
No.
Precisely, but if you don't...
Oh, the glitter!
No.
Yeah, something about prank.
Let's refrain from that.
Glitter.
Oh, right. Don't use glitter.
I just got restored. I would not wish to do it again.
For some reason, people always want to just use glitter for pranks. Like the previous one that I heard about, always seeking chancla that can open doors, being coated in glitter, and thrown at someone.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
So you not only get someone hit with a chancla, since it is coated in glitter, it is also a glitter bomb.
Though I still believe the curse of opening is more damaging.
Yeah, I just
right.
wanted to say that, make sure everything was good. So, I just hope people are comfortable at,
$1 million.
I mean, I'm trying my best.
For $1 million for what?
Hides you down, and if it ever touches you, you die. But you get $1 million.
No.
You would be dead.
Yes.
Would be useless.
You die, you get ripped.
Agreed.
Not if you avoid it.
But it can open doors.
It's gonna chase you.
Well, if you don't want to talk about it, then we don't need to
But
talk
if you
about
lock
it.
the
I'm just
doors,
making sure I
It'll go through them.
do what I can to make sure you're
So
good.
then how are you
alright?
gonna spend the money?
I hope you're comfortable here given that.
Why are we talking about potentially dying from chancla or getting money?
Didn't once get a racist statement thrown at me.
This is terrifying. I could be cut in half, most probably.
I was the one who told him to come here because he'd probably be
such things are not tolerated here.
Also, bad weather conditions will make it so that the chakra can get inside your body.
Am I not able to see you right now on purpose?
No, what happened? There's so many voices.
That they have the Midas touch.
Sorry.
I would never leave
just around.
I do not need the intended guild house location. The hard road becomes for me to manifest myself, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
Well, then I hope for that. Well, then I hope we can.
It's quite alright.
The guild house.
But we cannot get through electric sockets. It is too big.
Anything I can do to help, let me know.
Anything will be everything
For me now.
Kise will get her smoke room. I'll get my
Find
cafe.
what you need.
Wolfram can
It's also detested
room
on
on
outside
the
small
roof.
chancellor booze.
Talking about being a nightbound vigilante.
Oh, yes, are you going to get a cowl?
I've made you start cleaning up the streets of Zafira.
I would like to see that, honestly. They could only get less dirty.
Patchwork suits. We can. I know a little bit of sewing. We can make.
Make sure there's a cape. Make sure there is a cape.
Oh, we'll get his feet and dip it in black dye just for you.
I mean, technically, I already have a mask.
Oh.
Then you're already halfway there.
I wear it generally when I'm on duty to seem more imposing. It's a wolf mask.
Oh. Makes sense. Why have I not seen this? Have you been keeping things from me?
Shortly after
I'd rather lose my tail.
I started wearing it on duty, I was told that I could no longer be on duty because of my memory.
Ah. Hmm. Well, I still want to see it. Doesn't have to be on duty.
I'll have to. Next time I'll grab it. I have it stashed away with my armor.
Good, good.
No glitter in the pipe.
I mean, I offered to help.
Yeah. I hope that one of these days, as well, you're able to come with the rest of us to Orlando Soccer and places like that. Just relax. I know you'll probably be on edge, making sure that all of us are safe, but trust me, we're usually with plenty of people who you can also trust, like Mocha and things like that.
Yes, they're apparently full of people that deal with things around there. Factions and whatnot.
Well, it'll be fine as long as nobody tries to pick a fight, and then I won't have to do my job. I'm much happier when I don't have to do my job.
Like the only one that has picked a fight with me, I apologize quite quickly.
The hunt.
I'm sorry, what?
Thing of the hunters and wasn't it the man who tried to pick you up because?
No, he did not try, he did, but he was quickly told that was a terrible idea. And he apologized.
From what I recall, he was very apologetic for it, and I think it was the reason why he even did it in the first place.
Apparently he was cursed, which I did not know about. He did not like me wanting to curse whoever messed with Bunny.
So it was more of just a touchy subject.
Sounds like it's a them problem.
I wish to curse my eyes to be.
Yes, that is what I thought. But I told him as long as he never does that again, we will be fine. And he seemed to understand.
Yes, because next time he'll do that, I'll make sure he can't use his hand.
There was some friendly lizards they were basically like a really big dog. His name was Carno. And then there was also a giant pink one that chased us out of a desert, which wanted to eat us, but
So many conversations. Now they're talking about a big dog.
What in Thor's name is this Orlando Saka?
A very large city.
Sounds like a madhouse.
It's just
I heard this place. They
I believe the pink one was called an Anjanath. It was a very big, I think it breathes fire.
Oh, luckily I did not see any of that.
I got stuck in the clown alley.
Sounds like something I can hunt.
For an hour.
Deep
It was
breaths.
an endless hallway filled with clown music.
Deep breaths.
Wait, what?
You'll do fine.
Clown music. Oh, hello, Cassius.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Endless hallway filled with clown music. I'm glad I've not seen
There
that.
isn't just big dinosaurs. There was also smaller creatures like the Pokemon and that
Everyone was chasing Combi for 20 minutes. It was adorable.
The hamburger that
Yeah.
killed someone.
Everything was fine.
It what?
The what?
Yes.
I don't remember
There was
this.
a hamburger that killed someone.
Oh yeah. There was also.
Yeah, I remember.
I only saw this person or thing. I don't know if it was a person or not, but it was very brief, and it was while we were running away from the Anjanath. But there was this weird snowman-looking creature behind a tree, and when I was going up to it to tell it to run, it disappeared.
Oh, I do believe I saw that. I was with you. Yes, it was almost like a goblin or a gremlin.
I think gremlin's a good term for it. It had like weird horns, and it looked like a snowman.
Goblin.
But I hope it got away. I don't want to wish anything to be eaten by the pink fire.
That's how I lost my eye.
Oh.
It wasn't like a goblin.
No,
No,
he got
I
information.
didn't.
To do with that
I couldn't remember how.
thing that I
Well, you remembered. That's good. That's one step in the right
I was
Oh,
direction.
surprised attacked. No.
point, but then
I was protecting.
thing
No.
came up, and well, I didn't want to have that on your mind.
Take your time. Don't force it.
You have to take care of
It'll all come back.
I
over
think.
time.
You're okay. Like, we can talk about that.
Because you wanted to.
It feels very long ago, regardless.
I didn't want you to have to worry about.
Sorry for.
But yes, you're fine. You're fine. This is good news.
Yes, do not apologize for remembering things. That is what we all wish for you.
Don't. It's good news, and like I said, don't force it. Whenever you do remember something, I'd say probably maybe have a journal so then you can write it down.
Oh yes! How did that go, by the way?
A full story, and you can piece it together.
Still absolutely remember nothing written in it.
How did the drawing go? You said you were going to attempt a sketch, yes?
Yes, it
Was it hard?
turned out very similar to the sketches already in there.
Well, it's
So I believe the journal is mine.
when you create
Just
pain elixirs.
the recounting of about 10 years worth of events
Basically, if they can handle it or not.
doesn't
She
bring anything to memory.
both this and this.
Bring it in time.
I haven't
It'll all be fine.
other
Well, it seems as if conversation does it better anyway, so
part way.
Yeah.
at least stick with
That
that,
is
if
true.
nothing else.
So I have to figure out a way to.
But yes,
give
it
her
Perhaps.
it was a
herself,
really
and then that it's
weird
strong enough
snowman
that
gremlin
should be
creature.
able to
Mhm.
handle all of it.
I hope they got out and
If you ever decide to draw again, let me know. I'll pose for you.
That'd be bad. I can see why that's
I'll take you up on that.
Oh, perfect.
I'm sure they appreciate it a lot. I think it's nice.
also one more reason why you should come to Orlando Saka despite everything.
I also asked
The
her
wonderful
if she
cherry
could live there, and
blossoms.
she
Oh yes, there were so many! And the water's so clear. Which is surprising for having a large city nearby.
I will say that she is in.
We were thinking about asking this JWA to potentially get a couple of saplings for once we have the proper guild hall. And we could have some of our own.
Speaking of, Madame,
The
if
thing
you
that makes me
are there,
scared is some.
would that be fine if we were to add a couple saplings to the
As long as it's
to
not
where
like
we're
dark
planning to
and stormy.
grow
That's
or
then
make
I'd
the
be like
guild
a little
hall
like
just for some nice greenery around the guild
It's
house
mostly
if you were
dark
there?
forest. If you ever heard of one of those, more dark, more forest.
Never really gotten much
Oh,
chance
yeah.
to get out.
Kind of hard to tell
Hmm.
when
I've
she
been
is.
in one of
Yes.
those before, and as long as it's not like
Apologies.
that.
Were you trying to get my attention?
No.
If it's not in
yes.
that kind of dark forest.
For
but
when the
granted,
guild
it was
hall is
dark
fully
forest
done,
and stormy. And
some of the
scary.
members were wondering if they'd be able to plant
It
some
ended up
trees,
as a
some
good
cherry
thing, but,
blossoms, and various other things. Just
Should be fine as long as you stay by.
for some
Cali.
scenery
Plus, we're just gonna be staying in her house
to make it look
meet
nice.
Well, I would not be opposed to you all trying.
She adopted like.
I will warn that the site of which we are trying to make the guild house might make that a little harder than usual.
Also by myself that time.
Oh?
Wow.
How so? If I may ask.
Well,
Yes.
because of my nature, the best way that I could protect the guild house is if it was my house. And the whole area is very haunted.
Scary. Scary.
Desecrated.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
despite that, with enough effort, it might still be able to grow. And can you also imagine it, the nice cherry blossom viewing, all of us underneath the
You don't understand. It's really, really scary. There.
The
That,
chair
that's
stole
not.
me.
It's not possible.
Ooh.
Sorry, Mana.
We will certainly try, but
And if not, we can always go somewhere else and have picnics. That's perfectly fine.
We can always.
That just means we go on field trips.
That place doesn't like people.
Anything
alive.
I get it. I get it.
I hope so as well.
But I'm sure it isn't as scary as you say. It's a nice place.
Perhaps we could have a druid look at it, just in case. Maybe there are specific types of blossoms that would work well.
I'm.
nothing.
Okay. Once again, I'm sure with enough work, and despite everything, it could still be nice, even if it is supposedly scary
sure.
at times. Because after all, it's the place that you are protecting for all of us. So hey.
That is correct. At the very least, I can ensure that it will be safe
That is true.
from any intruder.
I like safe. Safe is nice.
Safe is good.
The location, admittedly, hasn't had a gardener on site for a couple thousand years, but maybe.
Do you want to help me out with that, Wolfram? When the time
The
comes?
flowers are at least quite pretty.
Sure. Thank you. I'll gladly gather a group together and we can tend to all the foliage and make it look nicer.
Perfect. Especially since we will need to at least try something for your combi friend.
Lived.
Yes, but as always, when I go out, I tend to pick flowers. When I did my trip around the island, I already grabbed a couple.
It worked out
Obviously,
in the end,
those ones probably might not be as good, so I might have to grab more as I'm about to leave.
I'm glad we have it.
Oh, how dreadful! You have to find some beautiful flowers. Whatever shall you do?
I don't want to pick too many, but I want to make sure that tulip is alright.
Look, I mean,
More mystical creatures
Good,
and
yeah.
people, big things trying to make you walk off the path.
Hello. Is everything alright?
Oh, those are worse.
It's fine. Just making sure.
I know some things that you told me to be worried about that they said that they really like me, but like for the
I
wrong
heard
reason.
you need gardening help.
Maybe.
Oh! Yes.
Okay, you'll be with me in.
I actually, funny enough, I do know a lot about gardening as a druid, so I might be able to assist with that.
Oh, you're a druid! That will help.
Oh!
Indeed.
I did not know that.
Growing plants in a place that's been bathed in malevolence and rage for
That sort of would like
a long
want to try
time.
to keep me, and I mean, I want to keep. Oh my god! I like myself.
I would rather you
That does
keep
seem like a challenge.
Tree Scratch, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Well, that's good. At least now the chances are beyond 0. But at least, you know. I guess now is the concern of what would grow. Hopefully nothing carnivorous.
It would definitely depend on like the environment, what kind of soil it is, and
Desecrated, haunted.
Everything's just fine. There's no body. It's just like, yeah, you know what? You're right. There's no body.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here. Then he'll just leave.
There you go.
Howdy.
But we do not wish to get rid of that.
No, if you did, I would defend myself.
things that would work in more desolate environments. I might know a couple of plants that might survive in that kind of environment. A few trees as well.
Oh, have I not heard of something called succulents that work in desolate environments?
Yeah, there's several different types of succulent type of plants like that.
Also involves the word suck, so works perfect.
For 3 years.
I think
had
cacti
to
would be
burn
more
it.
in the desert.
Isn't the desert technically, you know, like
No, it's
more
actually
desolate?
it's actually not
It
really.
isn't
It's
a
a
desert.
ecosystem.
It's more like a bunch of spooky trees and vines that have suffocated everything. I'll probably try and grab you and drag you under the earth. The usual.
My ability is mostly just to focus people.
I see.
I see.
I don't know why
I am made of rocks, and I do not go underground.
I am also made of rocks, technically.
Technically, partly so am I.
We are made of objects that are made of rocks.
Like seed as worms.
You are not incorrect.
Technically, everything comes from
And another class for you.
Maggots.
stuff of the
Yes, you are carbon-based
some way
life
or
forms.
another.
Oh, I have actually heard this. Everyone comes from the stars or something like that.
Honey and milk.
No, everyone comes from storks.
Yes.
Storks? That is absolutely not true.
What do you mean? Babies come from storks and delivered to the families that ordered them.
A lot of things like that.
I did not come from a stork. I was never a baby.
Vigorous, heavily applied sex.
Yes, that also.
Yes.
I was making a joke.
Oh, I don't joke about that. It's very serious business.
It can.
A business that I happen to partake in.
Sometimes the face like quickly.
I left the conversation just long enough to not understand what I just.
They were talking about where
It depends
babies
on
came
whether
from.
you know I keep
Yeah,
on.
I should be able to do some research and look into what flora would work in that kind of environment, and actually survive without being suffocated by malevolence.
That would be perfect.
That would be good. I do something that would weaken me either.
Oh, of course, I'll stay away from any plants that exude natural magics that are more on the more lighter side of things, more positive energies.
Yeah, and like I said, anything that's like similar.
If you need to get any of the creative juices flowing, I shall bring some kizami for you.
Oh, yes.
Yes. An egg could be
Could possibly
I've never been able to grow them personally.
Technically.
Kise. With that out of the way, we should eventually try to get a group together to have a maybe on the days when the sakura, when the cherry trees petals start
the other one is they're trying to
falling.
lull you to get closer.
A viewing.
Oh, cherry blossom viewing! Yes! That would be wonderful.
I see the problem.
That would.
You were thinking a picnic, at least for the people that can eat.
Yes, I am thinking a picnic.
What?
It would be great.
Viewing. Oh, I wonder if I still remember how the tea ceremony worked from my owners. Though I would not be able to pick them up. Oh, that is the unfortunate part. You have to turn the bowl properly.
Mushrooms.
If you would actually be underneath and stand for too long, you would go into an eternal sleep where you would stop. But it is quite gorgeous.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Pumpkins can also be used for
Searching.
various other things.
I can think of worse ways to go.
Pumpkin
Oh.
stews and meals, and mini pumpkins.
Cook
Pumpkin pie.
Make pumpkin pie.
Being impaled, gruesome things.
Also,
Oh.
once again as well, you could use the pumpkin if you
An
grow
interesting
small pumpkins. You
experience
can
when
use
I
them as a
am not
bowl.
trying to scare someone.
True.
And this happens anyway.
You are far too good at your job, guild mistress.
Timid person in the entire
A blessing and a curse.
city of Severa, maybe the world.
Probably mushrooms
Yeah.
would totally work.
Shiitake mushrooms, and then pick and fry them. But I would not agree that
You can
you are
make truffles.
a timid person. After all, you were quite brave.
Truffles are rather rare and expensive, but if you can just make them, that would be quite useful.
We need many things. It also takes a lot of courage to actually survive my abode. That is not something that many can say.
It wasn't on purpose. You know that.
Well, that was sort of the point.
Yeah, just it's just like that. That's a only do that once sort of thing.
A new experience.
Cowards, Elise.
You didn't have to go that
In their
hard.
rooms. And live in ignorance.
Willow tree, maybe?
You have taken a
Willow
step,
tree would be
several
nice.
steps above that.
Willow trees would be
You should
interesting.
take pride in your
They
progress.
can be pretty, depending on how you.
Indeed.
Depending on the
It's like
exact
the
species
last
of
thing
willow
I'm
as
good
well.
at doing is
Yeah, probably ones that represent more for mourning.
You're here now, aren't you?
Would be perfect.
You visited quite consistently.
Oh.
And have even made members outside of this guild. Rather, friends outside of this guild.
It is always a good thing.
You are also one of our most popular members.
Aha, there's one. Dusty Willow.
Because you're so approachable and kind.
Possibly, yes.
Dusty Willow's the smooth.
Not wrong.
Is there a
Just has, like,
ranking?
kind of white dust over
Secret
it.
one.
It actually serves.
Oh!
I keep it to myself so that you're not in yours.
Yeah. I remember for like
If that is the case, Vincent probably knows, and I can probably coax at least a little bit out of him.
Not to worry, Elise. We would not sell any form of catalog without your permission.
Oh, that was an idea at the very first meeting, Elise. The calendar.
Just the calendar.
Oh, I am so glad that I got restored so quickly before this. Perfect.
Catalogs, pin-up posters, maid cafes.
Oh, were you not there for that? We were discussing it in the very first meeting.
No, I completely missed that entirely.
That was the first day, Elise. Were you busy thinking of other things?
By the way, if you wish to help out with the maid cafe, you can. It's not just maids, there's butlers too.
gathering. I was like,
Ooh.
I couldn't make eye contact with anybody. You think I?
Well, from in a butler outfit.
Ears and I hear things, but the ears are willing, but the head is not.
Plus, they could help out by having having one of the guards on staff as well.
Very interesting thoughts, yes.
I look like somebody chewed on my face.
What?
There's different types.
Please do remember the safe word, Elise. I do not know if I'm going
The gruff and battle-scarred butler, who still serves with a passion.
I just want to.
Don't force yourself into situations you're uncomfortable with.
The strong and silent type. Who always stands there and serves, not saying a word.
Higher honor or pride.
Or at least nothing more than that needs to be said. There's different characters that people can play.
Ooh, roleplay.
Yes. I mean, role-playing is one of the foundations of Maid Cafe. People can fill out different characters and different things, and then, go from there. It also helps to have a stage name as well, like Echo, you know?
I know.
Technically, you already come with one.
I was going to say, I already have one.
Exactly. You're already here. One step on the way.
Well, I would
I'll think about it.
bad, but if it did ever, all you would need to do is communicate.
If you don't want to, remember.
I know. Listen to me. I appreciate.
Also,
But at least for the
if you want to
calendar.
as well, you don't have to wear a butler outfit.
Excuse me, I need to perform some cosmic maintenance.
I just wanted to make sure. There is a very common issue in which people try and
Yeah.
push
If you
their
want to
comforts as a
pop on
form
the
of
cafe,
pride.
mermaid dress, a butler outfit.
Why do you have the sensation
It's up to,
being
Sorry, what?
it's up to the chooser.
Sorry,
Sorry for
no.
distracting.
Please, do engage with this conversation for no reason in particular.
what I shared with some people about me? Oops.
Okay. So what did
Please
you
tell them of all the various clothing options.
Yes, you can have a maid outfit, a butler suit. I think there's been a rise in demand for idol outfits and magical girl outfits as well.
Ooh.
I have no idea what either of those last two things are.
Kimonos.
Well, that's easy enough.
Dresses.
Already in a kimono.
Bunny suit.
She could get an outfit similar to
I was
Kise.
avoiding the obvious, but yes, there's also bunny suits, bunny maid outfits.
My problem is I would not be able to serve anything. It's difficult enough to lift things.
That's like really good, really delicious. But you put this
Well, technically speaking, it could still be arranged.
I do
A
have
small
some
tea
fruits
set,
out there.
even if just for show, could still be able to put on
Here,
for show.
Oh, it would absolutely be for show. I have my duty in the maid cafe. You know that already.
I know, but you could
Mhm.
still.
Seeing another
once again,
organization finally do a maid outfit
It's also
will be fun.
meant to be entertainment. Yes.
What do you think? Little tea tray? Some frills?
I don't have to wear the maid outfit.
It sounds like fun.
You could pull it off.
Oh, I know, but I want to know what you would prefer.
It can be arranged.
Hear my example.
It just looks pretty
I
inside.
find it funny though.
You'd look good in just about anything, Kise.
See how you feel. You don't have to wear it.
Correct answer.
It can be sent to you.
Thank you.
From there, if you want to put it on in the actual public, wear it in front of people. That is the next step. And then, and only then, once you're comfortable with all of that,
I hope they
will
enjoyed
I
the
say,
best piss of their life
if you want to serve others. Because you still have to be comfortable with it and take it one step at a time.
Oh, God.
What?
Okay? Okay.
The ones who were just saying it was like competitive pissing.
Same goes to all the other guild members if they wish to try them on as well. I will gladly assist.
6 feet high.
But I do say take it in steps. Try it on yourself. Get comfortable with it. Once you're comfortable with it, show it to those who you trust. And things like that. Get comfortable with that. From there, you can then move on to more people, more. And only once you're comfortable
I'm
with
sorry, are
it.
people over there talking about challenge pissing?
Oh. Will you then be fine?
What?
Wearing it while working.
They're talking about competitive pissing.
Nope, I'm going to focus on the maid cafe. I'm going to focus on the maids. That is exactly what I'm going to focus on.
I do actually have a Princess Peach costume.
You can see that
Ooh, a princess. Exciting.
Yes, it's meant to be a maid cafe.
Something light to avoid overheating and catching my CPU on fire again.
Oh yes, do not do that, Bunny.
I mean, you could have themed sections.
I have a question. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, there's obviously going to be themes, different themes, different days, and things like that. But it's probably not going to be a giant multi-floor cafe, so it's not going to be that much room for different sections.
True. But still,
Of
something to
course.
consider.
That would be absolutely terrible if you did something to the rain.
It's going to be special with that with my area.
People should wear
Maybe not
what
piss,
they want
but
to wear.
something unpleasant is raining from
And they
above.
shouldn't be denied that. So, if people want to wear certain outfits to serve in, they can, as long as they have the proper practice and proper want to help serve someone. You're welcome in my section of the maid cafe. Obviously, it would help being able to know how to serve others and things such as that, but I'm fine with training people and helping people figure things out. I'm doing it with the shade currently. And honestly, she's a quick learner, so.
Even though they can be snapped out of it, is there potentially a limit to suggesting that someone did not injure themselves?
What was that?
Minor.
I heard that as well.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know.
What?
I thought it was a mutant.
Did you
Some sort of insect?
No problem.
Yeah, I also heard it.
If it helps,
Yeah.
the wound wasn't enough to
Perhaps it was a bit of a
Could you potentially suggest to someone that they weren't injured?
Maybe.
It's a strange grasp.
Everything seems alright.
Some sort of audible bug. I say that as
Or
one.
bug audio, perhaps.
Sure, if I could.
I wish I could suggest to some of my friends in the
I'm ready
past
to
to
head
not
home.
fucking scratch their scars and stuff.
Make sure to be safe on your way home.
It's good to see you again, dear.
Fish that you caught with you. I filleted them and all, but they're technically still your fish, so you can bring them home and cook them if you'd like.
You'll go stand by a mosquito
Sure, that
somewhere
sounds
else,
good.
you know.
Okay.
It's itchy here, not on your face. Stop scratching your hives.
I'll
It
make you
makes
some
it
crab
worse.
legs with
Tell
the
me to
snow crab.
Oh! That is a bit better.
I said something.
The buckets. But yes, they were properly filleted and they're nice.
Welcome back.
Besides the crab, obviously, you can't really fillet a crab.
Thank you.
Do enjoy them. I do hope you do. And I hope you two have a wonderful night. If you come back, obviously, I'll see you then. But if you don't, I hope you have a wonderful night. And I hope to see you again next week.
Thank you again for your help, dear.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
Thank you for visiting.
Hello.
Of course.
Take care. Have a safe trip.
I wonder if I should bring my
Oh,
daughter
by the
here
way,
one day.
Madame, on some days when you are hosting the class, would it be possible to potentially host them a slight bit later for people who sometimes they can't join at the beginning of when we end up starting to meet, but rather towards the later half
And what are your names?
on certain days?
I am Flotsam.
If they arranged in advance, that is fine.
My name's Hellman.
Okay. That's all I needed to know,
Come again.
so then I can help
Hellman.
one of the friends I've made here
Lovely to meet you.
be able to attend the class and do what he needs in order to join.
Of course.
He was just worried because of the fact that he can't always come towards the beginning, so if there are days that he can't, obviously until you attend the class, you can't officially join, so.
Yes, yes.
He was worried about that.
I completely understand the worry.
Hey, battery.
Well, it seems Elise is gone, but once again,
Oh, she had run off to be with her friend
I think
by
she
the
went to
flowers.
Cassius was his name. Cassius, I think was his name.
That's correct.
I think she went to show him some of the
Cassius.
higher
Don't
flower
That's
fields.
I
fine.
just thought I'd introduce myself.
That's fine. I'm happy she has an interest in the maid outfit and things like that.
Thank you.
As do I.
As do I.
I'm happy that she's coming out of her shell just even a tiny bit.
I'm going to introduce myself to the others as
I just
well.
want the best.
Oh, she has been making rapid progress. Such things would only be possible if it was because she desired it so.
Oh, I suppose I don't see.
True. Unless you
That is good to know.
Well, you shouldn't force it. Step
No, no. That would be dreadful.
It would be.
Hmm.
But so I'm glad that she's going at her own pace.
All I can do
As am I.
to hide away is this.
Oh my! I don't think I've had the pleasure.
And soon, we'll make sure that everything's fixed.
Oh!
Well, both of you, actually.
Hello there.
It is lovely to finally meet you. Apologies, it took me so long to get here.
Oh, it's quite all right. Is that a hand for a tail?
Oh,
Mm.
yes, it's...
Ooh.
It does its work, it does its job.
Hmm.
Oftentimes I'm holding a land.
Thank you.
I know.
I was not sin. No, that is for the best, actually. I did not wish to get smacked off.
Obviously, I know there are reasons behind why you can't always just get in and out.
You can never tell whose tails have minds of their own.
I am one of the faction leaders.
For one of
It's
my
one
size,
to
stature. By all means.
Well, you see, I know a lovely magic
And
tailor. I've been able to get in contact with him. It's
intending
like,
to
"Here, but
join this
how do you
faction?"
think these marvelous wings fit through these
I
small
came
little
so
sleeves?"
far. Why wouldn't I?
Fair enough. I would not be opposed to.
Surely it would be quite a loss not to have your
Put it
inclusion.
that way.
Okay, okay.
I'm
I'll
flattered.
keep it in mind. I'll
Yes,
keep it in mind.
I've come to offer my
By all means,
skills and
you
my
have my
assistance.
number. You know how to get in contact with me.
Oh,
I
skills.
have your
Nice
number, and I know how to
and
get in
magical
contact
tattoos.
with
calling,
Things that I
messaging, or
can
through the
use to
Discord.
help for some
Obviously,
immunity
they need to
cases.
not be
or
busy
perhaps
first, and they do
Oh.
have their
heightened
price, but
things. Pleasure, that sort of
very small.
Because I didn't see it.
Oh yes, this will do just right. We actually have another magical tattoo artist, but to have more means that we can deal with greater demands and greater diversity.
Indeed, and plenty to talk about, especially with double.
I've never met someone else in my practice before.
If I have some reference.
Oh
material,
yes, you will quite enjoy them. They are
Either
a
a reference material
living
or
book.
maybe
A living book.
larger
That
model
sounds
or a scale
fascinating.
model of it,
Yes.
a drawing. You would.
Oh,
yes, hopefully you do meet
I'm not sure what I'll have in that regard, but
things I can do.
something to keep in mind.
One of them properly lets
There's
me shift
plenty of
my
ways to figure out, and I
body.
can definitely
think
help
one
you
of
out
the
with that,
largest
yeah.
works I've done, other than the one on my
Sounds good.
chest.
Sounds
You
good.
know, little things here and there.
Other important things, of course.
Yes. Depends on my mood.
Energy isn't getting better. I'm
Hmm.
going to be.
I'm grateful
Quite
to be
interesting.
the ones who can change themselves to fit the occasion. I can do
It does seem like a
little
useful skill.
changes.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's an
Why
expensive
may it be
process,
so
but it
bold?
is worth
Yes, I
it.
believe
Oh,
they're
of
at the hill on
course.
the other side of the
Go
island.
on.
What exactly are you?
And the field of flowers.
A tiefling, dear.
Oh,
Though I do associate myself with the Fae, so I might be a little touched here and there.
I could sort of tell with the glasses, if I'm honest.
Oh,
A very
yes.
daring touch.
They're
Vincent will
quite
have someone
fine.
else to talk to again.
And yes, they are. Our other
Daddy
guild
will?
leader is a tiefling as well.
Oh, that sounds fun. Meet another of my kind. It's been a while.
You know,
I think it would
Kise.
provide a wonderful opportunity for you both.
I'd certainly
Now,
love
you
to
don't
meet
have to, obviously. What if we had some frills?
Hopefully you have time to attend today. But
I'm
in
not
the long
against
run,
it.
we are
I do not know how it will work, but
It's quite all right.
Some frills on the shoulder.
fine, yes,
Just sew them in.
I'm just
tend
excited
to-
to meet
My shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, we have quite a bountiful amount of members.
ooh,
Understood.
It was a joke.
Though to be fair, the frills are very comfortable. At least from when I've been on Echo's shoulders in many places.
You should acquaintance yourself with the others.
Yes,
For instance,
probably should.
Miss Echo over
It's
there.
fine.
She is our head maid.
Hello.
Frills would get caught in my armor.
Cafe like
This is a shirt I wear underneath.
A maid
Sure enough.
We get a version where you don't have to wear your armor over it. It's called having options, darling.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
But does that have to be against wearing a shirt with frills?
Definitely give them a
Mm-hmm.
chance.
I don't think I could pull off frills.
I was saying that I think
I can pull it off.
Oh, I disagree, Sigurd.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
See? Same.
I would be inclined to agree.
It really depends, though.
That being said, whatever you are comfortable with is the priority. But personally, I have always found that the frillier the dress on the more burly the man, the most masculine thing I could possibly think of. It's enough to drool over.
Echo. I'm Henry.
Henry?
Yes,
Ah.
you may call me Henry.
Okay, I just want to make sure that is correct. I have been learning a lot of names and.
At the very least, I have read many a story. Involve the protagonist, the even rugged versions having quite a few frills.
Remembering my name.
It's a touch of class.
I've always felt like it was a bit too much.
And the sleeves ripped off. No.
I will. I think I will. But yes. It is a
But the
pleasure.
stockings are the most important part.
As the
Delicately
I am
clasping over the muscles.
Maid Cafe, part of our guild, is the head maid.
I see.
And it'll be my pleasure to.
I'd be happy to help you.
Getting ideas, are you?
Maid
Kise.
cafe could be an interesting time.
Always.
It probably
Kise.
helps that I can see pretty anyone,
What?
depending on their taste.
That's true.
Don't think you could have those sly glances geared around me.
Looks, it's also care.
I saw you quite clearly.
Nothing.
It's also good to know.
Nothing.
Quite a splendid actor, I'd like to say.
Oh, well, we'll gladly have you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
If I'm getting drawn eventually, I'm creating a little bit of an image in my mind as well, darling.
Test that most people go through, and we tend to
Fair enough.
be members over time, so the madame will teach you, but
Fair enough.
Becoming a member, offering my services for helping.
He's apparently quite the artist.
Tattoo artist.
we'll gladly have you.
I believe I heard you offering to be a model for him
So many
earlier.
new prospects.
Indeed.
As fun as the fair are, sometimes.
What kind of artist are you, Sigurd? Painter,
They're fun.
pencil sketch.
Just
I can understand
pencil
that. It
sketches
comes
in
with
my journal.
everyone. Sometimes you just
Sure.
meet
Found
new
out-
people, and meeting new people can be fun.
Yes, I found out that I
understand that fully.
can draw,
But yeah.
What is it?
then the drawings
Given?
are of the same
Personally,
style
well, while we're here,
in the journal, so
I tend to.
it is
edit in.
undoubtedly my journal that I've had on me.
Sigurd, why are you downplaying your ability?
Cook, clean,
It is what he does.
serve gas.
I do not understand why.
Everyone's doing all right. Someone's off to the side. I will go over
It's
to them.
adorable, I must
Make
admit.
sure they're feeling included.
But could you
Want to
explain?
help them out. I know that sometimes
I am
meeting new
genuinely
people can be
curious.
nerve-wracking for them.
Especially because of your condition that you had told me about. Why would you be sheepish
for
over
the
finding out
cafe,
something
obviously,
new?
will be mostly just the serving side. We'll do the
I-
moe cute
I'm not
things
sure.
Like that. My favorite
Honestly.
little part of the act of doing
It
all
just
that sort of cutesy things. but
Feels like something
that would at least be my character.
that not a lot of people
Some
knew.
people have different.
Ah, a hidden shame.
Is this everyone that's
Oh, I can imagine it now.
There's a few
A
others, but
dramatic
some
past.
people have already left, and it's
A
been
father
mostly
who wanted a soldier, not an artist. And yet the heart yearns, the soul cries to express itself. Of course, this is me just projecting.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Manos, I've read these stories as well.
When I remember, I will definitely inform you how close you are.
Oh!
Go with it.
Are you perhaps implying you would tell me the full backstory of Sigurd?
At the very least, you and a few others would deserve to know. Taking me
Oh, we're
in and all
special!
Deserving. Deserving. Just because I give you a house and a home, giving you the bare minimum of what others should be trying to supply, doesn't mean that I'm more deserving than anyone else. That is something for you to decide.
You should have seen him earlier. He was
to
saying,
tell you.
yeah, about surviving.
There we go. That's the magical word.
I will say I'm definitely very interested in doing on the more research side of things when it comes to the Pokemon. They're fascinating to me.
Next time you guys go out hunting, maybe I could try if I can stick around long enough.
I'm sorry, darling. You are far too fun to tease.
You know, something
At
tells
this
me.
point.
Hmm.
I'm just
Something tells
invested.
me I'm just
Mhm.
always easily flustered.
From what I remember, and I'm just gonna count.
I am getting a feeling that in your past life, people did not treat you well.
Rock,
Hmm.
ground, steel.
I intend to mend that.
I'm aware there's a lot of different types, but I'm saying specifically for this.
Well, according to the
If they're bug
writings in the journal, probably wouldn't be too far off.
Oh, I have more people to potentially curse.
Unfortunate. Curses? I'd love to give out some. Right. I need to. Sigurd, have your dreams remained as they were before?
Chasing the purple rabbit? Yes.
Nightmare, yes.
Time to time, it's interesting.
If you want, I could try my hand at changing it. I cannot promise that it would be pleasant, but it would at least be different.
Lovely to meet you, Ross.
It feels like the more I remember,
Pleasure to meet you as well.
somehow changes.
I hope you're doing okay.
But I can't figure out what it is yet.
A lot changes in the dream. Or just your perceptions of the world.
My name is Echo.
I think my perception of what's going on.
If you do happen to need anything,
Ah, so that perhaps the dream is not a nightmare.
He's asking questions that you do not have the answer to. Similar to Elise. Perhaps.
I just want to make sure. I want to make sure.
Usually dreams are either visions of the future, or the mind's way of trying to tell you something.
Ah, I can see it now. Yes, those are the finger joints.
So it's possible that you might be forgetting something very important.
Maybe it's a mask, but if it's not,
Hopefully not.
forgive me for assuming. Forgive me for assuming, but yes. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hopefully not.
And if you do happen
But
to need
it usually is the case.
there isn't as many people here today.
And as with all things, time, as we spoke before. He did recall something new today.
Oh?
I believe the madame.
I remembered how I lost my eye.
You can introduce yourself.
Oh. How?
I know it was done by a goblin. Other than that, it's still a little foggy.
Ah, I see.
It's not particularly
strong.
I'm
sorry, I think I missed that.
No, actually.
Well, if we ever find the goblin, we can deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
If they're alive.
Madame.
They're probably not. Knowing you.
Probably not.
That is lucky for them.
Could be their ancestor.
Wait.
Cassius?
You.
Oh.
You're like me.
Me. Similar.
Oh.
I can sense your wrath.
Ooh, careful.
I'm going to go do one more quick run around.
Oh, sorry.
Around the island.
All right.
So I'll be back in a moment.
What are you angry about?
It is not so much my anger most of the time. I am a cursed object, imprinted upon with others' anger.
Oh, so similar to me as well.
So more like a combination of you and me.
Interesting.
Oh?
Oh, hello. I'm a pipe.
You're a spirit?
Indeed. A Skumogami. Object gains sentience.
Know another, although I haven't spoken to her in quite a long time.
Really? Interesting. Hopefully I can meet them someday. It has been a while.
My name is Dahlia. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am here because I heard of your group and thought I might be able to offer you my services.
What kind of services?
I am not just a cursed object, I am also a curse researcher. Removal, management of symptoms, suppression of symptoms in some cases. Even
That
alterations.
would be quite useful. Well, I'm sure you have plenty of opportunities here.
Yes,
Are you intending to join the guild proper, or are you intending to be simply a benefactor?
More of a benefactor. I don't personally have need of the services of this guild, at least for the foreseeable future.
And just out of curiosity, what do you think that the services of this guild entails?
From what I have read from the flyers that I've seen and people discussing it, you offer assistance for beings of vastly different species to have physical intimacy without harming each other.
That is one of many. To be precise, we are to encourage positive relations between all races. Whether it be friendship, companionship, or anything under the same umbrella. We are trying to provide an alternative solution to just simply killing each other. Or selling each other.
Oh no, have I gone deaf?
As such, we also provide protections, sanctuary.
Well, it is certainly a cause that I wish to support, though, again, I'm not certain how much I am directly in need of those services.
Of course, I just wish to clear that misconception. It is quite a common one after all. But still, I'm sure there is quite a lot that we can gain from that.
Yes, there was actually... Not sure I saw which way they went. There was someone here